Welcome to EIS Yapcast, starring Princess TV and Wahiddle.
GSUD family, welcome.
Featuring the Supreme King Dark himself.
Oh, we decided spontaneously giving Dark the intro today, guys.
We're regretting it, don't worry.
Murder saying no shot, he did it. It's Yap time, guys. It's Yap time, guys. What a week is going on. We have special guest Dark today in our Yapcast. Welcome,
Dark sounds constipated. That's rude.
Welcome, Wahid, as well.
Thank you. It's time to yap.
It's time to yap. Yuki saying, Dark, why?
Dark, why?
So it was a lot going on here with Diplo and
We're
everything.
4 mil down. Yo, I gotta send a ping. 1 second.
Oh my god.
That's the current brink of 4. We go today a little bit into what happened since the Diplo, right? We got the matchmaking on Friday night. We got the Diplos that mostly are announced. We are in the big KVK. What is happening? We can talk a little bit about the Diplo, how everything came, how the allies came. You can ask your questions here. So thanks everyone here for joining, tuning in. And I mean, obviously we have here some funny stuff as well. I was earlier on the COD general Discord, and yeah, it was a little bit funny. There was made some stuff up that I scammed already 2 alliances, kicked and burned people and whatever. It's kind of funny also, the mix of that is a mix of season 1 and season 2, and we had good laughs with my season 1 and season 2 friends about it. And I think Murder at one point, he just said because it was made up by Echo, and then Genesis, my season 1 buddy, who went with me through the season 1 drama and through the season 2 drama. In the mood, thank you for subscribe. We talked a little bit as well, laughed about it, and then Murder was asking him, Genesis, why don't you say anything? And then Genesis said, I've already told him he is just trolling, guys. So this is funny. Things are made up, to be continued. So Dark, maybe you have to think about demote me, right?
Guys, I have something to confess.
Oh god.
The princess scammed me.
In what?
You said that you would play games with us in the home kingdom, and you didn't play any.
Oh, the Soul Mask thing was just that. You should have explained to Princess better what Soul Mask was about.
Exactly. So, and
You
I
didn't
have to
explain
say,
to her.
and they just random
She said
started
she
out of
didn't have
nowhere.
time.
Yeah, I did. I'm busy next. The upcoming week, I'm super busy, so I couldn't tune in.
See what I'm
so
saying,
much.
guys? Excuses.
We
Well,
were
it's such
late.
a long game.
And honestly, they started it. Riz was running 2 hours through a jungle, so it was super boring for me. And then I decided, I don't know. Then it got quite interesting, and I had 100 questions to Dark. And I think next Home Kingdom, I'm down to join the Soul Mask crew.
Oh, she had so many questions. So many questions. It was so funny because I love listening to Princess, because probably about 50% of her questions are actually really good. And then the other
Only
50% are
50.
just like questions like almost for herself. She's like, why is he running so fast? Why isn't he wet when he gets out of water? What? Like,
The funny part was when DSR made the joke, why is the grass green?
Yeah, DSR was like, why is the grass green? And I'm like,
And Dark patiently answered me every question. I had my fun.
every question.
So this is okay. Let's go a little bit. Maybe here I have put up here real quick. I think that is the most accurate stats we got. I mean, can I put that a little bit up? That is, by the way, if you want to have a link to that website, check out my Discord. Oh, we have to put a Discord link here. So you can check out my Discord. King Yummy shared the server link there, where you can check out that website and do your own predictions about the matchups and everything. Join Discord. I'm not good in multitasking. So we have this one, and that we can ping. Then it is ping DSR. So
Innocent.
So you get access to that, there you can make the predictions, and that is kind of our matchup. That is kind of, when we look real quick, maybe to here we do have the map also. So the map situation on matchmaking on Friday night was EIS is over here. Here is WB. Oh, wait, I have that not here. So EIS is over here where it's green marked. WB is over here. Echo is over here. 25 IW is over here. NTS is over here. And Rage is over here. So that was the situation on Friday. And maybe, Dark, you can tell a little bit how did the Diplo talks went, what happened after we got the matchmaking announced.
Yeah, sure. I mean, as soon as we saw the matchmaking, I have good relationships with, NTS, and I've talked to Elega and WB multiple times, and everyone know who does this. So I reached out to Mark right away and said, dang, we matched. GG is back to the #1 KVK. Had a chat with him. Then I talked to, I ended up messaging Duz after Tempe had said that we could make the matchup and he would accept any matchup happily. They don't seem very happy for someone who will accept any matchup happily, but I digress. They came out in the COD Discord, said they will not be doing Diplo. Sod's not around. He's kind of hiding on a plane for a week. So they said, any Diplo you guys do, let us know. So I chatted with Mark, chatted with Duz, chatted with Elega, and was talking to them kind of how the KVK would go. No one really wanted to work with Echo, but several were not willing to work with Echo at all, period. And so the Diplo kind of formed from that regard. We looked at the matchups. We saw that 25 IL, I mean, whoever gets them on their side would be at a disadvantage no matter what. They're probably the #6 team in the KVK in a 1v1 against any of the other groups. I heard they're a super active team, but I mean, just power-wise, T5-wise, standard-wise, they were at the bottom. So we figured they should be with the #1 team in the game, Echo, and we put them there. And then it was the question of NTS or Rage, and there you can flip a coin. They're both 28 bill power, same power. NTS is known for like insane coordination. Rage probably has them in resource healing diff. So I'm interested to see that zone and who wins it. That'll be a crazy zone to watch.
Yeah, WT Focus here saying, thanks God we are not seed 1. He is from RFF. He knows what it means to be in seed 1. When you have a lot of lower power accounts.
Yeah.
So, are you happy with the matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I wish we were somewhere else on the map, but you make do with what you can. They told us a long time ago they were going to let us pick our zone 1s, so you could Diplo how everyone perceives as fair, and then pick a spot on the map. And no one could use a position like a map position to say that they were not going to take the matchup. So, but that's not the situation we live in. We get thrown in the spot, and you got to make do. So, we Diploed with our allies, made sure there would be ways we get fights, and so we don't have to farm the whole season. And that led us to the current Diplo now.
Oh, thanks for subscribe.
Thank you, Maxime, for subscribe. We do appreciate it. Oh my God, what is he coming up? It's the most fair matchup then by Echo crying on Discord, Demon asking.
I didn't say it was the most fair matchup. I said it's the fair. I mean, people can argue whether NTS is better or Rage is better, but they're both the same exact power. But I mean, Echo cries whenever they don't decide the KVK, man. If they have any chance of losing the KVK at all, it's not a pure Diplo win, they're going to cry. That's just how Echo is.
Yeah, Charizard says Echo crying because they couldn't Diplo win this season.
Yeah, basically. And the funniest part about them crying is Tempe made a public statement, we will happily accept any matchup. And then they're crying a storm. I mean, maybe don't say that if that's not true.
It says, I'm going to pray 25 as well. I liked them a lot when I met them. I actually don't know much about 25. I've heard good things, though.
I watched
mean,
them
that they're
on
like good
KVK.
people.
They are
I know they're
really
active.
active.
I've watched
Yes.
their KVKs.
They have
Yeah.
high numbers. I watched them in 1 KVK, and they were super active on the field. That's what I can definitely say. They were super active. They had a lot of people on the field. They run over the enemy. That is a KVK when I watched them. But I feel like when you just look at the stats, I mean, you see it here. It is just like when you also look for example, the average power. There is a big difference to all the other 5 servers in here. They are at 100 and close to 107 million average power. Echo is 167 million average. EIS 155. Then we have Rage with 142. Then we have here WB with 138 and NTS with 131. So this is definitely a big gap they are behind, right? And you see it also, average mana spend and stuff like this. So they are definitely stats-wise, so just from the paper, from the statistics, definitely the weakest server on that KVK.
I know they're probably sitting here wondering, well, how did we get here?
So this is, and I mean, there's also some other stuff going out. I mean, Wahid and me got this screenshot here sent. Some rumors about a 4 versus 2. I mean, do you want to read the screenshot, Wahid? Because you normally read the screenshots. You have the better English.
I definitely can once it loads. So it's funny, guys. I know that I always complain about this, but my screen is like 10 seconds behind. No idea why, but so the screenshot was, can really thank Mark for this. Dark wanted to bring NTS into a 4v2 against Echo in 25, but he refused the make it a boring SKVK and had no choice to join Echo in 25 due of the fact that EIS WB Rage made a union to beat Echo.
Source, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
So the question is, yeah, but I heard it is a fake screenshot, or is it a real screenshot? That is what I'm still trying to figuring out.
Well, like, who's saying this? It's all scribbled out. Like, an Echo player could be saying this. Like, this
well, the
means nothing.
happy to be ally NTS. That's a sad emoji right there.
That is a sad emoji.
That's a sad emoji. So it's either sad or like, I don't know, but it's a sad emoji.
But yeah, I mean, that is an emoji would probably everyone could use, right, on the Discord. So
yeah, but sad always uses it. So it's, you wonder.
Yeah, my conversations with Mark early was he was asking what the situation was. I told him all the teams that were refused to work with Echo at all. And he said, so really the only possible plausible matchup would be EISWB and Rage. And I told him, yeah, probably, but we're going to go. I don't like the fact we're in between both those teams, so I can go talk to him and we can figure it out. I asked him if he was interested in like EIS, NTS, and Rage versus the WB Echo and 25 IW. And I went back and talked with Rage and WB, and you know, none of that stuff was able to be worked out. But I talked to them, and they guaranteed us we're getting a fight for sure in Zone 2, so that worked for me. It's still to be determined who we're fighting in Zone 2, but we will be fighting in Zone 2 against one of WB or Rage. It'll be an all-out fight, no agreements whatsoever, no, like, bastions are free, rallying each other is free, zeroing members is free, like, all-out straight, real war, full resource heal, everything. So that should be extremely fun. Zone 2 against one of those teams. They're both great teams. So that's what allowed us to take that matchup as is. And we talked to Mark, and Mark said he was okay working with Echo. And so here we are.
So that means for us, when we go here real quick, so we either, so EIS gets a Zone 2 fight against WB or Rage and one of the Zone 2s. And I mean, the Dragon Zone will definitely be interesting. I think the Dragon Zone will be here, will be fire. But is it also, I mean, Zone 3, is it even possible here? No, it is not possible to lock because how the allies are on each side, right? Even if you would try to invade Zone 3s, you cannot lock out because the allies can always go through another Zone 3 in the Dragon Zone. Am I correct in that, map-wise, Dark?
Sorry, what'd you say?
So even if you
He's too busy eating. What are you eating, Dark? What are you eating?
He probably has.
McDonald's.
I knew it.
So-
Because as soon as before we get on the Yapcast, Dark's like, "Wait, my food just got here."
Yeah,
and
my
we're like,
foot
"No,
did-
it's time
I'm
to
eating.
yap, not
I'm
eat."
eating.
It's lunchtime, yes, but yapping comes first.
So yeah, Shai is saying it's 3 versus 3 in final zone. So that is how I see, think it as well. So even if you try to invade another zone 3 because the allies are kind of splitted half, you can always enter over the zone 3 of your allies. So it should be a 3 versus 3 in the dragon zone. And I mean, this 3 versus 3 in the dragon zone.
You can't really cut anyone from Dragon Zone. Like, everyone's gonna get there. So Dragon Zone will be a thing, which is why this map's so good. Like, resources are really sparse. They should probably fix that, like, because the map's huge. But everyone will make it to Dragon Zone, and there will be a fight in Dragon Zone.
Veneno, welcome to Princess Dynasty. Oh, thank you so much for the membership. Do appreciate it. So cute, Veneno. So I mean, honestly, I think that doesn't have our group from UHA who joined us, do they have some history with 25IW? I think so. I think that is the KVK I watched.
Yeah, they seem to, at least from World Chat.
I think that's the KVK I watched when 25IW was so insane in numbers. I do not know what that was, but I think that was against UHA when they even. I think that was that KVK I watched that. Shai saying, I can already predict this KVK. Okay, go ahead about your opinion, guys. How do you think will this KVK go? It will be.
Ooh, KT, welcome.
KT, welcome. So who do you guys think? Should we make a poll? I mean, I made a poll earlier in a post on my YouTube, and there it was about, I asked who will win the dragon, and there it was about close to 70% saying that the EIS one will take the dragon.
Yeah, people sleep on NTS so much. I heard people say that if we swapped NTS and Rage, it would be a fair matchup, and I'm like, literally look at NTS and Rage's total power. You can even go through their members. Rage probably has more Krakens, but NTS has extreme coordination that everyone knows as well. And it comes down to activity for both teams. Whichever team's more active wins. So that zone is flip a coin there.
Gene, we were asking about the UHA history with 25, if there was any.
Machine saying, what about UHA? Ask me, I might know. Yeah, I think that there was that KV. I only remember that our UHA guys fighted 25IW, so they can probably tell. Because I remember I watched exactly this KVK, but that was like, I was just watching it, and at that point when I was watching it 25IW, I just saw insane activity about them. But other than that, 25IW steamrolled UHA in that KVK. Yeah, that was really what kind of I remember as well. But I have no clue how the Diplo was there, if it was fair or not fair or something like that. I mean, if we are honest, I mean, you could have exchanged here NTS and Rage probably, right? For having.
You can flip that either way. Yeah. It's the same matchup either way.
I feel like on paper it would have probably looked a little bit more more balanced, more equal, kind of like from the numbers, you know, if you would have changed Rage and NTS. But I also think it was like that Rage didn't want to ally Echo, or what was the...
Oh, I mean, yeah. No one really wanted to ally Echo. That was the biggest problem of Diplo.
So that is always that extra part what you have to keep in mind when people don't want to ally each other. Like, for example, I think you can say Dark EIS would probably never ally Echo, and that is very mutual, right? That is mutual. That is from both sides. And guys, don't forget to drop a like on the live stream, please, if you enjoy here our yapping with us together. So, I mean, you could have exchanged this too, but
let's look at the numbers here. The number one team is about 1 billion, maybe 2 billion higher than EIS. But the sixth team is way lower than every other team in the KVK by like 5 bills. So the numbers are always going to be lower on their side no matter what you do.
I mean, It is a little bit the only point that here, when you just compare Rage and NTS, when you say you want to exchange them, that their NTS has a little bit a lower average power than, so that is 10 million difference in the average power. The mana spend is higher on the Rage situation, and let me see here. Battle Ready, that is the members, I think. I think NTS has a little bit more members overall. Power-wise, they pretty much equal. They here on point, they are really equal. So, I mean, this is something you could probably argue about switch Rage and NTS, but that also requires that it was like kind of that they wanted to ally with Echo and stuff like this.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd already talked to Mark, and Mark was fine with it and said that they are willing to ally Echo, so it's no problem.
Is it a limit test if they can win any 1v1 though? Will just depend on allies. What does boss cat mean? Oh, there's so much chat I cannot keep up. NTS can beat Rage, is Corman saying. In the mood saying, I don't want to be exchanged.
I don't want to be exchanged. She's in Rage.
Please, you're here with us. I mean, honestly, I mean, in the mood we know for long, right? Right? She's also with us in the girls' chat and stuff like that. So being together with her is kind of cool.
It is. It is. It's nice to kind of, you know, I've never fought with Rage, so I'm actually kind of excited for that.
Me
I was
neither.
talking to
with
I was talking to
BDO
some
and
people
never.
this morning in Rage, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like, yeah, BDO, I'd never fought with. I'd fought them before, but never on the same side. So I think it'll be cool.
I mean, SSG, so the SSG part in Rage, we were allied with in the big KVK where Echo and BTX allied. So this is where we knew SSG from. BDO, we never were allied, so the BDO part from Rage. So now we are finally allies and we see how it goes.
Yep.
What do you expect for the Dragon Zone, Dark?
What do you mean? It's a massive 3v3 in Dragon
Yeah.
Zone.
It will be crazy. I can't wait for that because I feel like since it is really a 3 versus 3, we will definitely get some fun over there. So let's check.
How many hours are we allowed to sleep?
Like 0.
Crazy.
Imagine asking to sleep before the zone even opened.
Well, you know, I like to plan my life.
What life? In Final Zone, you don't have a life.
Oh, not like this.
Let me read up the chat, Wahid. You can help me out. It gets so fast. I cannot even answer everything.
Yuki asks Dark, we need your opinion. Who's gonna win?
Win what?
The Final Zone.
Yeah,
the
Dragon, the KVK.
I mean, us, of course. Yeah, that's on top.
I mean, if you don't believe in yourself, who is it then? Look, the Dark interview.
What team wouldn't vote for themselves in an even matchup? The only time you should not vote for your own team is if you are heavily outnumbered.
Machine also saying, I won't be sleeping. 2-bit saying.
I'd win. Exactly.
For UHA guys, it's more about being able to get some revenge for how that KVK went. I mean, I think everyone is super hyped for that Final Zone. If we are honest, Dark, that we can probably say that. I can definitely say that for myself, and I think a lot of EIS. Everyone was hoping for a Zone 2 fight against Echo. That would have been definitely be cool. But
true.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone is super ecstatic for this KVK. Like, our players are riled up. The players who joined us wanted a big KVK like this, so they're riled up. I mean, I know all the Rage is super riled up because the BDO players don't like Echo. I mean, the SSG players despise Echo for, the Diplo win that they absolutely did last time. That was absolutely terrible, especially for SSG. They were pinched between BTX and Echo, so everyone is extremely motivated for this KVK, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen passion like this in a while from, like, all the different teams involved. There's just so much dedication to this KVK, which I think is going to be really cool. Hoaxton!
Okay, saying supposedly, according to some ROG guy, that sometimes they got targeted by almost 300 legions in 25 IW. So that means there you see
Yeah.
the activity, right, from 25 IW?
Yeah, well, when you have 300 members, there's there's a higher chance for higher targets on your march, especially when you're talking about a tank.
Hulksten Gaming, Hulksten is in the house, my YouTube content creator buddy from NA. Echo got a good deal, and TS is very strong, especially after the merge with MM. Rage will have a nightmare fighting them. I had a nightmare with Hulksten last KVK. One time he was chasing me with his calves. I got wrecked. I was like, oh no, Hulksten just caught me with his calves.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to watch NTS and Rage. I think that'll be a cool one too.
I mean, the Dragon Zone will be going wild. I mean, everyone is. I can only talk from EIS side. So many were saying, and I'm spending all my mana. They stocking up mana like crazy, guys.
Oh, I just bought so many pet coins for mana. So many pet coins.
Yeah, I think NTS is pretty fired up too. Those guys are ready for the KVK. I think 25 IL was unhappy with their position on the map, and then Echo was just always unhappy. So other than that, like NTS was loving it.
I mean, NTS was always a super good organized alliance. They have a top leadership. They have, I think, the coordination they have on the field, how they play. I think they are really coordination-wise one of the best alliances in the game, because they play so structured. They have their own groups, and then they sending them very coordinated, all in voice chats. So NTS is super strong in that part, in my opinion. And now they got also a lot of extra power here. So NTS is definitely very strong alliance.
XP Mobile said the unemployment came in clutch. So true. So true. I like really, you know what? That's one thing to be really thankful for, is I was unemployed right before the season.
Oh, Hulksten is loving. Hulksten,
stay unemployed for Final Zone. Thank you.
See, that's the problem. What if I get a job right before Final Zone? What are we gonna do?
No,
like that's gonna be.
You're telling them you're on vacation until Final Zone's over.
I'm on a 2-month vacation, but I can start in December.
2-month vacation. Yeah, true. Yep.
Halston, I can tell you, when you wrecked me with your calves, I was praying that you don't record a video about your 5 cavalry march, and I will be there getting wrecked.
Poor princess.
Yeah, it was like really. Yeah, so okay, if I will be on that content video when he's testing out his new, he's always his 5 cavalry setup. He's always testing that, improving that, sharing new talent trees, and you have really to check out Hulksten, in my opinion. Super good content videos. And I'm also afraid I will be there when he just wrecked my DPS marches.
Aww.
NTS and MM are crazy. They both play a similar style. Whoever is fighting them better watch out. I mean, we will see it in the final zone. What do we think about the map of the final zone? They removed the bridges, but they still kept the choke points.
Yeah, choke points are choke points. They might not be as strong as the bridges, but a choke's a choke. Still a bit advantage.
We have a huge gap
you
of
don't say the J word. You're correct. The J word is not to be spoken.
The J word.
Rami from WB says we have a huge gap of mid-spender.
You said the J word.
Dang it.
We like group of Ultra Veil carry the alliance with help of active player, but for the mid-spender size, 150 plus, we the least on top 5 kingdom. Oh, you mean for the... Does he mean kind of the stats that they have less Krakens, but more mid-spenders?
Yeah, WB saying they have a lot of mid-spenders. They don't have as many. Like, what are they saying? Like a group of Ultra Whales carry the alliance with the help of active player, but for mid-spenders, we the least. Yeah, so WB actually has the least amount of mid-spenders, is what he's saying, which is true. Like, they don't have the 150 mils. They have a lot of the top tier players in the game. Like, they have a lot of 300 mil pluses. They have the most in the lobby, and they also have the most like 100 mil players besides what's their name? 25 IW.
My prediction for Zone 2, WB say, will be maybe stealth for 2 days. They then can't keep up with healing and only 30% fight, but will try to drain as much as possible. Does he mean that for the Echo side? Do I read that correct?
Yeah, I don't know which team he's talking about for Zone 2, but yeah, he's saying in Zone 2 he thinks he thinks they can't keep up with healing.
I think with healing, Echo can keep up. I think healing will not be an issue in Echo.
I think he
Yeah,
was
Echo's
talking
been
about
stocking up
WB.
forever. Oh, WB, okay. I was gonna say healing Echo's been stocking up for years.
Okay, WB.
For this.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Shadow saying my only prediction is very toxic world chat and lots of new material for future Yapcast. I mean, you have not
What
to
do you mean?
predict.
The,
You have
the
not
world
to
chat's
predict.
not been toxic at all. It's
No,
been great.
no. It's so this world chat. I tell you guys, if you want to have cinema for free, make a farm account on any of these servers and watch the world chat. It was last night.
It's crazy.
I was with EIS, and they are seriously. They are. I think all sides enjoying that world chat a lot. That is so active.
Yeah.
I couldn't even keep up reading. That was going so fast. Humble.
There's way too many
DSR,
troll
Dark.
names and trolling comments in the world chat right now.
It's all trolls at this point.
I think you guys can imagine the type of names. You want to show some of the names, Princess? Maybe our highest power player.
Just scroll through the EIS list.
Just go to the highest power
It was so funny too, because as soon as that prep chat opened, it was like everyone flooded into that chat with name changes and this and that. No idea who anyone is anymore, but the names are so funny.
Oh, we have already. So this is here our name. Is that Bebek or who is that?
That's Bebek, yeah.
Bebek. Yeah, we have Humble here. I mean, thankfully they have still the same profile pictures, so I can see who is who, because that was really wild. Our names here went really, really wild. And I'm happy for everyone who renamed back, because I couldn't keep up anymore with any names. And Echo is changing names. Everyone is changing names. It is so hard to figure out who is who. And when we got our city theme for the next season. It is Game of Thrones, and then everyone will change the profile pic. That makes it even more rough.
People haven't even changed their Game of Thrones names yet.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That I'm totally messed up who is who. So this is really, but we can maybe look real quick in the Brink of War rankings, and you can maybe say something about that, Dark. So we have, that is WB, I think, on rank 1 with 249.
Yeah, I mean, we're about 4 mil power off of first, because we've been a lot of teams came out swarming greens, and we've been doing nothing but rallies, so we slowly made our way up the rankings. So we'll see by reset who burned the most CP and see where everyone stands. Where is I don't see Echo or NTS up here. 165 and 124. Okay.
Then we have 25 IW.
25 IW in third. They have the most players out of every kingdom.
So then we have 363, which is Rage, right?
Yes, Rage.
Yeah, Rage 360.
Then Echo, then NTS.
Yeah, then we have Echo, and then we have NTS. And I mean, they changed it now with the now number 4 get the march speed and not so you can easy kind of just push.
There's no race for number 5 anymore. It's just whoever spends the most.
But I also feel it's not so much a damage buff. It could be if they would make that a little bit higher, maybe more people would push for it. But now with the Great Heights change, I think a lot of people here they try to do as much as possible with CP. But the most will spend their training on the Great Heights, right? They will not put it here on a Brink of War, because when we look here, the personal rewards so great they aren't either.
Dark, Yuki asked, what is your personal opinion on short on dollars?
Why are we asking stupid questions? my personal opinion is don't scam your members. It's pretty obvious.
What? That's crazy take.
Abda saying, I think WB fights EIS and Rage fights NTS. I'm sure Dark will convince WB to dodge Echo.
Sounds good to me.
Andrew says you're Humlick about 3 times.
Yeah. Andrew,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
And Raw 6. And Raw HR. And Raw 6.
Oh God.
Oh, Cerno in the house as well, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free, ask here in the chat. Now is the time you can really get your answers. There's a lot of trolling going out. Our whole world chat is probably a whole trolling talk of from the morning till the evening through the nights. It is really yeah, everyone is fired, but I feel like at the end, I think we get really a good KVK with a really fire zone, final zone. If not any unexpected happen, you never know that in that KVKs. I mean, we saw alliances falling apart during a KVK. So that is something.
Dark. Andrew might come in, or actually Princess might come and take R5 and kick everyone, and then you know the whole upset of the KVK.
And then I start burning all the.
It's all part of Echo's Diplo wins. That's where the lights tickets went.
Marta says DM to you, Princess.
Oh.
Yuki, that was meant to be a joke. Why? Don't embarrass me. I would never embarrass you, but you know I like to get Dark's take on what he thinks on short on dollars. Guts asked, when will we get Doom Doom? Dark, you gonna send Doom Doom?
The Guts? Hell no. Guts is gonna get sent to the gulag in isolation.
And gulag.
Yuki
says, be careful, Dark. Sad's coming to take his revenge.
We saw lines of skip zones. When will we get the? Oh yeah, that is. So, okay, thanks Murder for the link from Yummy sent Murder the link. So this is the original website where you can just see where you can make all the calculations and see where the difference is in power. You see it here. You see the difference in average power of the players. You see total merits, you see team A, team B here, then you see the T5 kills, you see the unit stat, and everything over there. This is still, I think, with Crown not fixed. So this is that another, is there anything else? It's more detailed, I think, here, player-wise with them.
Yeah, because you can see the number of players versus just the overall.
I had here only this one, and this is more detailed where you can see the different players. That makes sense. That makes sense, and there you can, but now Echo is blue and EIS is red, so I had to switch it. Yeah, but there you can definitely see, I think here also with who has the most Krakens and everything. So this is the more detailed one. Okay, Yuki,
wow, look at EIS for the 300 mil plus. They both have 8, EIS and Echo.
Yeah, and WB has 9, right? If I remember correctly. No, 11. Or wait, how many did?
10, it says.
10.
Oh,
okay.
That means WB has the most 300 million plus. TSGM and so joined there, right? So
I said that earlier. They have the most 300 mil pluses, and they have a lot of 100 mils. They're the lowest in the category besides 25 IW and 150 mil members.
Oh, true.
Dang, WB.
They have a lot of 200, 300 mil players in WB.
They recruited very well as well, WB. I mean, we fighted WB 3 seasons ago in Zone 2. We had a 1 versus 1 versus them, and we fighted them in Dragon Zone. We had a good time with WB.
Yeah, WB super active, and they don't give up.
I mean, I think
that's the number one trait I want in my allies, honestly, is not giving up.
Yeah, that's when the best KVKs are, is when they just go nonstop. I mean, regardless of what it looks like.
Like, if your side gives up, like, all 3 teams should be agreeing you give up. Like, you shouldn't just give up on your ally.
Yeah. I think WB always had the motto, they never had the biggest Krakens, especially back in the days when we fighted them, but we were lower in power as well. We just arrived at a new server. We had only 2 shells, but at that point you have to see. I think you said it one time, Dirk, that they might not have the biggest Krakens, what they got a little bit. So in the meantime, they got a lot of Krakens. But at that point, that they didn't have the most Krakens, but they put in the effort, and they are really using their farm accounts to destroy. When you wake up and you see WB destroying 6 of your towers at the same time with really full destroyers, they are they get that coordinated.
That's one thing I have to like get on our members for, is trying to send out farms to burn, but WB's already on it. They got farms all over the place burning everything.
It was really, I mean, with WB, that zone 2 fight, it was we were pushing in their downtime, then they were pushing us back. I think at that point we had our downtime very much because we had only 150 members, and I think the Asian time zone was for us. We had not so much Asian players, so then WB were pushing back. It was a fight over, I think, multiple days, but it was super cool. That was a good old times.
It was a good KVK, and it was a good zone 2 against WB.
Hello, Fenrir. Welcome as well.
Tell Dark to say 6-7. Don't say it because I don't know what that means.
Oh, I didn't plan.
Might be something weird. Will EIS convince Rage or WB to friendly fight them in Z2?
There's no convincing. That was the only reason we would take an ally. We're not going to take an ally with people on both sides of us. You got to get something.
Humbre says, who cares about Dark? I want to know what the top fighting mercenary King Adi is up to. He out killing that clown Jay Geezy or what? That's the last thing we ever need, is a Yapcast with Adi.
Where is Adi playing? I don't know Adi.
WGM! It's the world's greatest mercenaries.
Which alliance is he playing? I do not know him.
How do you not know Adi? He's always in COD General just saying crazy things.
But is he in which alliance is he playing?
WGM, the world's greatest mercenaries.
WGM, okay.
That's all he spams.
Yeah,
he spams it all day.
But I'm not often in COD General Discord. I just get dragged into when people sending me princess look here, and then I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's like brain rot. It's total brain rot.
Maybe we have to invite him to the Yapcast one time.
Everyone said no,
it seems
not
he
Adi.
likes to yap.
He definitely likes to yap.
If you invite Audie here, I'm not watching your stream. I'm sorry.
No one would. I think everyone would unsubscribe. They have enough of Audie.
The first thing I did when I joined the public chat with Boss Nasty was mute Audie.
Yeah, I think even Boss Nasty mutes Audie now.
Yeah, he did. He couldn't help it.
He couldn't do it anymore. Humbre says, "Bring the king." Mood says, "Please don't." NBP says, "Wait, what? WB and EIS go for friendly war in Z2?"
There's no friendly in it, but yeah, war.
Luthia says, "Adi, he is odd."
Seriously, I mean, maybe I saw him talking a little bit, but it's not like that I remember that he was talking the whole time.
King Yami says, "Where's my invite?" Yami, you're always welcome.
Oh, Yami. You are always welcome. Yami is really a really nice person. So will Echo or NTS be the victim of that, Dark?
I don't know. Depends how things plan out and how it goes.
He always begging for 30 seconds on stream with Boss. He's got to promote WGM. Adi's like P. Diddy.
I'd prefer to rematch with WB though and see NTS and Rage get that fight. That would be cool to see.
I mean, I just, at the end of the day, we have any zone 2 fight, and whatever zone 2 fight we have, we will have our fun. But everyone is really, I'm super hyped for the final zone. I really am.
That final zone is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it will definitely.
Lilith is gonna make so much money.
Already in advance, when we had yesterday, I mean, everyone is stocking up mana. I think that is in every alliance now the case, to just prepare and getting ready, and yeah, we'll make it. And hopefully we have a final zone which lasts a few days with a lot of fun.
Oh, I think it'll last a while.
How long do you think, Dark, will the final zone last?
I have no clue. It should last a very long time, but it who knows if it'll be short and sweet or if it'll be long. I mean, I highly doubt that. I mean, everyone gets elixirs the whole entire season. There's going to be tons of healing. No one should really run out of troops. I mean, there's choke stalemates, other things. So, I mean, if it gets up to the choke, it could last weeks.
Because I kind of think the same. I think that is nothing that you can decide so fast to being pushed out. When we just go from that alliances and just assume every alliance don't lose a big number of members or something like that, or disband during a KVK or something.
Yeah, you never know what happens.
Yuki Princess, is bullying allowed on the chats? No, it's not.
Really? Depends.
What is that question even? Oh, I don't have a. What kind of like look real quick at the map, because I think like this is what I find real quick here. Which is the name of the season of Strife? Is it wait, let me find the correct one. Which is the name of it? Is it the Rise of the Dragon, right? I think so.
I don't know.
I just want to see real quick. In such things, I'm always bad.
I just have the worst memory.
No, it's
Vanyo
not.
is the one who remembers everything.
Oh, okay. I kind of need some location codes where we can look real quick at that dragon zone. So that is what this is the only part. So it is the Rise of the Dragon. Rise of the Dragon. What we're playing, and
Yuki says Dark sounds like a scary man. He's actually softy from the inside who doesn't hate anyone and spreads love everywhere.
I had a comment I can't say on YouTube.
He does. He is a softy at heart.
what? Do you think?
It's like, what? you just got that now.
But I finally found the map, because here we see it. So the problem was always on that kind of map is that the dragon access was on the bottom. And I mean, who watched my video when we were the last time against SSG, WB and TFS, and they were on the bottom map access, and they had all that fortresses, all that keeps, all that bastions. That was crazy. And here were bridges. So that was 4 choke points to defend this. And now they removed the bridges, but in my opinion, they should have deleted that middle part as well, and then it would be cooler.
All I gotta say is we complained about the chokes, and so they should get rid of them, and they gave us slightly better chokes, like that, like in Tar is like, and they did this. They took this map away for 2 seasons just to make that change. That's it. We didn't get to play this map for 2 seasons and enjoy the new content, so they could widen out a land bridge instead of an actual bridge.
Dark sounds scary.
Look.
He sounds like he. What? I don't even know what that all means. Is that a bad thing? I don't want to. For me, it's always when I don't know the English correct, I'm sometimes hesitate to read something because it can be something bad. Oh, thank you, Insert
Thank
for the super chat here, fun yaps. I mean, you have to say that these choke points definitely are better than the bridges. We have to agree in that the bridges is really harder to go through. But it's still, why didn't they delete this middle part? Because I still feel the bottom access, I mean...
Well, I don't know why they still made a bottom access. Like, we can ask a lot of questions.
True. Or just make it here an open field area, and then you could probably easier fight over it.
Yeah.
They still have all the rivers and that chokes over here. So it's kind of like, I think from our map positioning, we have, so Rage is here and NTS is here, right? So they have the bottom access, when I remember correct from our map. It's Rage and NTS.
Luthien, the devs like bottom access.
OMG. OMG.
They're not the only one, Luthien.
Oh my God, Dark.
Oh my god.
What? You wouldn't want to enter the Dragon Zone from the bottom side?
That's the problem with EIS. Poor Princess will say something, and they do the double meanings, and she won't even get the double meanings half the time because it's weird English slang, and then she'll be like, "Wahid, like, is it something bad?" It generally is a yes.
What's the double meaning, Wahid?
No, that's why I always sometimes leave the chat to Wahid to read, because she can. So Sherizad asking, is that the only change on the map? That's the only change I know of, or did they change anything else on the map, Dark? Do you know that, or?
I'm not gonna act like I left that to my builders. I'm not gonna act like I studied Zone 3 at any point at this point, but the map's very close to the same, and those chokes are almost the same. They're just widened out land bridges.
Just remove that river here and have an open Dragon Zone. That would have been cool. But it is what it is now. We can discuss that so long. At least the choke points are a little bit better to go through, but it is still something. I kind of like the maps where you have really around the dragon that wide open field, which makes it really cool for fighting over it. I think by not having the bridge, there's a bottleneck across. It is narrow, and even if you bash at it, it's probably easier to touch an attack.
Yeah, I will say, if these bridges were there instead of the other bridges the last time we had this KVK, EIS and NTS would have, and A2G would have won that KVK.
Blade here. Hello, have a nice stream, Dark Wahid and Princess. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
The map looks kind of weird now, like they just deleted the bridge and left the river there. I feel the same. They really, I think that was the fastest way. Delete the bridge and put in some, yeah, some grass. So yeah, this is Dragon Zone, so we have to see how that goes. I mean, we have definitely a split here, right and left side on our KVK from how we are going. WT focus. NTS was using venomous lizard on bastions. What do you mean? WT focus? I mean, we had a lot of bastion fights in that KVK. Do you remember, Dark? I think against WB we had a lot of bastion fights, and I think even in the final zone we had a lot of bastion fights.
No, not really. There was very little bastion fights in that KVK.
In zone, true. In zone 2 was like, but we had some against WB. I remember that.
Yeah, WB would just place it down, defend it for 10 minutes, and leave it. We would burn it, and then final zone was like some little skirmishes over some bastions, and most of the times were not spent on the bastions.
I mean, at the beginning we had some really long bastion fights. I remember here when NTS was here placing over a bastion, defending that was a cool war. It was really cool. Also, I saw Elega's announcement and it was impressive.
What Elega's announcement? I might have missed that.
I missed that too. Do you know anything about that, Dark? Any announcement?
I mean, I don't sit there and read other teams' announcements unless I'm waiting to see if there are 5 scammed.
The reasoning for scamming, not if he scammed, Dark.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
NTS lose all
he didn't do it, but if he had done it.
Oh, he definitely did it. There's no
doubt but his letter, it was if I had done it.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
It's like, it's only a few K. You know, if any of you had jobs, you would know. And you know, all these other bum alliances, you can go join them if you don't like me scamming.
And if I had done it, I mean, I kind of deserved it because I was working on their pets really hard.
Yeah, what I call that.
Charizard says he spent 100K, so it's fine for him to scam his members. Exactly. If I had done it, I spent 100K.
And I want to see the receipts on that 100K, but we'll let it slide. But your comment is completely right, Charizard. 3 mil off of WB. Let's go. We're closing that gap.
Getting closer.
MVP saying that was 3 seasons ago. A lot of things have happened since then. I mean, I think so too. I mean, I think NTS had, when I remember correct, they had, that was kind of the first real Bastion fights they had in KVKs, because before they were super unlucky with the matchup. They had really not good luck and kind of how the matchmaking went for them. So that they had a lot of boring seasons, and it was not their fault. It was just like the matchmaking was totally messed up. And in that season, they had their first Bastion fights, but you have to see it was also NTS who was on the offensive play. So they had to place a Bastion over the bridge, over the choke point. So that was really hard. And I think one time NTS placed that Bastion over. Do you remember that, Dark? I think at that one night when we
Yeah, no, they got across and they got all the way to the bottom. But SSG had built yet another Bastion in from
a shell,
from a seventh shell coming into the zone that they built speed up to try to block the last spot that was open, because NTS had gotten completely past.
And at that point, and then they had that shells there, and then they were that, I don't know, was it 5, 6 Bastions or whatever? And then it was nearly impossible with the bridge there. It was really, but we had still good fights.
It was possible. People just can't give up. It was very, very possible to still get across that bridge. It's just the bridge was definitely overpowered, and you know, some people take morale hits from that, and you know, you got to learn from that. You can't take morale hits over those chokes. You can, if you actually bring that activity trumps everything. You keep bringing that activity, you'll win.
Those morale losses that kind of can make or break a KVK too.
Yep, and chokes break people's morale like no other.
Yeah, I think overall morale is a big factor in a KVK. So first is it can
morale
be a lot
determines activity.
Yeah, and that's why
always just feels like that. Whatever, they don't log.
That's why always also the first fights in the season are very important to show off as a team, to get a good activity, to get all the people together, to get in good vibes, and kind of keep the activity up, right? And I think in our final zone with the situation we have here in the upcoming KVK, I think in that dragon zone is everything possible. If it stays like this, no alliance lose a lot of groups or disband or have any other issues. If that stays like this, the dragon zone, this has high potential, and in my opinion, everything can happen. That can go either way. It all comes down who has the players who show up on the field, who are kind of willing resource heal, who are willing to take that in the Bastion fights. That is where it comes down to. And it also, I think, a factor is how will the allies play together? How much do you think is that a factor, Dark?
Allies playing together is a big factor. Will one ally ignore the other? Will everyone work on strategy together? Will someone take someone else's advice on strategy? Do they have that coordination? Can they trust each other? Will they join each other's VCs, be in Discord? All those things matter in winning or losing a war.
Because I feel like it is really rough when you have 3 alliances and 1 allies, especially in that 3 versus 3 situation, and you bring all 3 together, and it needs to be very coordinated. Also, the pushes you do, you know, at some point you just match anywhere at the dragon, and then you need to do coordinated pushes, because if every 3 alliances do their own pushes whenever they want, then they are always 1 versus 3. So you have really to organize that very well. So there's something.
I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into the KVK, but there's obviously the easy ones to talk about that impact it the most.
leadership difference too. I mean, if you don't have leaders that get you excited to play, then you're not going to play. You're not going to spend all your money, for leadership that you don't trust. So I think that trust factor on their calls and everything is important.
Activity is all that matters, but there's a lot of what goes into whether you're active or not.
Oh yeah, and I think that's a huge, I've played in so many alliances and with leaders that I trust their decision-making process, then I feel like, okay, sure, I'll throw more pet coins down than if, I feel like they're just wasting our troops.
Yeah, but see, that's the other thing that that's part of what I said about people give up early and lose morale. Be like what you just said, if I don't trust that we can do it. So whereas if a small portion of your team believes you can still win and you're pushing across a choke and it sucks, and the other half of the team believes you can't and doesn't want to buy pet coins and doesn't want to lose sleep, then you've already lost.
Super true. Yeah, Dell, it's Rage, EIS, and WB.
Yes, you can see it here on the screen. I mean, here you have the teams EIS, WB, and Rage, and Echo, 25 IW, and NTS. So these are our allies, and these are our teams we go in the next season. And when we look numbers-wise, it is like 37 more members on the Echo side. But I mean, overall, we have 1.2K players going into that KVK.
Wild when you think about it.
It's wild, right? All on the same server, 1.2K persons.
It's probably going to be the biggest KVK since Nor TFS, BXS, and EIS, But I don't think this KVK will beat that either. I mean, we'll see. I mean, the numbers in that KVK were astronomical. It was crazy. It was like each server had 2 full teams of people.
I mean, that was at KVK when we got that maintenance out of nothing. Only our KVK got a maintenance in the middle of the fight.
Our server couldn't handle it. Yeah, it was.
That was so crazy. He's like, well, we were doing great, and then we're on maintenance, and people are going to sleep, and it was like a total mess.
It was all of our EU were waiting for 2 hours, 3 hours for the maintenance, not knowing when it comes back. Then they went to sleep, and it finally came back up 4.5 hours after it started. And then some of them got zeroed and stuff because Nor was a mostly NA team, so they had peak activity when they came back, and all of our EUs had started to go to bed. So then they pushed back and started zeroing people that were the EUs that went to bed. So a lot of our members got refunded their troops actually, who got zeroed from the devs.
Really? That's nice at least.
They
messaged the devs and complained, and then they ended up getting their troops back that they lost.
The problem was it was Europe time. It was around 1 or 2 a.m. I don't remember it. So the game crashed, and it kept us telling we got maintenance. But so everyone was waiting, but we got no info from the customer support. And we had no info how long that maintenance will take. Will it take a day? Will it take 10 minutes? Will it take 8 hours? No one had any info. So at the beginning, all the Europe players, because it was a really intense fighting, and it was in the middle of a really war against Noir. It was a push. A lot of things were going on. Fog were dropped and stuff like that, I think. So the people were waiting at the beginning and hope they can just come back and at least kind of put a shield or teleport back in the zone 1 or something like that. But no one knew, and I think after 2 or 3 hours, it was in Europe 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and I mean people had work at the next day, so they kind of had to go asleep, and then they woke up zeroed because so this was kind of our uptime when we fight it. Then we had a maintenance for how long did it hold? How long did it hold? Do you remember, Doc? Was it 3 or 4 hours?
Thank you. That's such a cute little.
Thank you for the sticker. That is really cute. That is so cute. Thank you, InterGR. I think the maintenance was 3 or 4 hours or something like that at the end of it, but no one knew about it.
It was 4 hours and something. Yeah. Because there was someone that had waited literally 3 hours and said, "Okay, I'm going to bed. I hope it doesn't come back up." And then an hour later, it was back.
Kiki asks, "What does Dark think of this KVK? Considering that Echo and BTX said it was the biggest Diplo win in the history of the game, there's a much bigger difference in power in this KVK."
what you see when you do something wrong, the number one thing to do is deflect. Like Sod with his scamming, like BTX and Echo at their Diplo win. They're trying to get out the narrative that they had the hardest Diplo win that's ever happened. And that is the only KVK I think I've seen in the top leagues where every single enemy team lost a zone 2. The zone 2 was won by every single side on their side. That was brutal to see.
Yeah, so we can kind of maybe with 1,200 players on the KVK, and also we have now all that animated stuff. You know, they added all that beautiful decorations. I mean, Wahid and me still enjoying when we can make our little heart around our cities. But I mean, this is kind of like that makes the game more laggy as well. The teleport decorations, the march decorations, that is all now extra in the game as well. What kind of bring us maybe to a little bit more a laggy game.
You can make hearts with your enemies now.
Yeah, you
when
can.
you're next to each other. So I mean, if you think about it, I think the lag's gonna be crazy. And then I mean, because you're right, like now you have all these skins that are like the moon and like this and that, and then seeing all of them on the battlefield is gonna be insane.
You're gonna see a lot of moons on the front line. A lot of moons and
Oh.
butterflies all over the front.
Yeah, and then you're gonna use our castles like next to each other with the heart is at the group up point, right?
You'll be like 5 flags back.
No, we're gonna be in the front, and we'll be the group up point, right, Princess?
Yeah, absolutely. We are on the front, and we are the team up marker. And we already talked about that, Dark. And do you not remember when you agreed with that?
No, I never agreed.
Look, this is
Oh
the
no, you
meeting point.
absolutely agreed.
That is the meeting point. Next.
Yeah, you agreed.
The
For
gathering
sure.
up.
I remember.
Nope, didn't happen.
No, you definitely agreed. I remember this.
I'm gonna have a ping on the flag that says no Wahid and no Princess.
No what?
No.
At least let them not teleport close to each other. Everything else is allowed.
Yeah, Wahid on this flag, Princess on this flag. And we're good.
Oh, we get personal teleport markers. Delarin saying this is a Diplo win. Sad to see top alliances being dramatic with their matchup like this.
Full
Doc?
story, bro. Don't know what to tell you. Like, well, I've already explained at the beginning why Diplo was mid. If people don't like it, well, too bad. They're not in the KVK.
I mean, I would say, yeah, go ahead.
And if Echo doesn't like it, they should have done Diplo.
Didn't they do Diplo?
No, they didn't know Diplo.
No.
Tempe said, let us know the matchup and reach out to us with what the matchup is.
I didn't even know
Well, then
that.
people didn't want to Diplo them, so it became a whole thing.
Oh, I thought they also had talks with, but they have talked with NTS and so, right?
No.
Yeah, because
I
thought they
talked to
did talk to
NTS.
NTS.
No, I talked to NTS. And then in the end, he said, I told them we decided what the matchup was, and NTS says, do you want to tell Sod or should I tell Sod? I said, you go ahead. And he said, okay. And then they went and talked to Echo.
That's actually really funny.
Interesting. I didn't know that part either, you know? So that sometimes goes.
How'd you not know? I mentioned that multiple times, even in this episode.
No, you didn't mention the part where like he was like, "Should I tell Sod or should you tell?"
Yeah, not that part, but like Tempe said, let us know the matchup. They didn't do Diplo at all. They didn't try. They didn't do any Diplo whatsoever. And then their members go and cry in the Discord and everywhere else, and they literally said, and I quote, "I will be happy with Echo. Will be happy with any matchup provided."
Yeah, Piki saying if EIS team was already decided, there's no reason to do Diplo, in my opinion. Lucy is saying it should be have 5 versus 1, to be fair.
To be frank.
Yeah, if the team was decided, then sure, there's no reason to do Diplo. No team was decided, though.
I mean, I only remember from that. So I was live streaming the matchmaking, and then I was coming over in the voice chat of EIS, our matchmaking party and stuff like that. And then I remember when there was some voice chats and stuff like that, because all our leadership left. And then I was waiting for the Diplo result and I was so sleepy and tired. And I think Dark announced it 10 minutes after I went to sleep. Perfect.
Yeah, I just went to sleep. I'm like, I'll wake up and figure it out. It'll all be okay.
Yeah, I was the same.
I announced it as soon as we were done talking.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. You know, my bedtime's like 10 p.m. I can't stay up for that.
Yeah, and then I woke up in the morning. I woke up after a few hours, and then I mean, for sure, everyone was super excited. What will be the Diplo result? That is always you wanna see how it goes. I mean, I was really disappointed that the starting regions, that we cannot have a zone 2 fight against Echo, because I felt like that would have been cool. Just fight it out and not hear this keyboard warrior stuff the whole time. But I mean, final zone we have now, our fight at least. But I would have preferred really a zone 2 fight.
We're still gonna have one though.
Yeah, but not
Actually,
against
not with
Echo.
Echo.
I mean,
Oh, I
against
see what you're
yeah.
saying. Echo, yeah.
I think that would have been just cool, right? Just fight it out, not have all the time these issues with each other. Just fight on the field, and then yeah. I was close to say get over it, but I think that the Echo EIS thing that no one will ever get over. There's too much. Or do you think there's a chance back, Dark, one day that Echo and
No, EIS and Echo will never work together until one of the teams fails, and then COD can proceed as normal.
I mean, back in the days there was EIC.
EIC's dead.
Yeah, but EIC is dead. I think I don't think there's a comeback either. Top 4 teams was kind of fixed. Only last 2 devs like throw curveballs. I mean, honestly, we have to see. I mean, 25 IW, I have watched them only one fight in a KVK, so I cannot say much about them. All I saw from them was a super great activity. So this kind of is what I saw. But numbers-wise, when you just look, there is so much more other alliances out there with a higher average power. I mean, here it is now 103 million average power. So I do really feel like that when we look at that other one, where is it? I have the screenshot here. There were so many other good alliances out, which has a much higher average power.
They have a higher average, but they don't have as much power. So, like, BTX would have a higher average, right? But they kept kicking and kicking and kicking and kicking, hoping to not get in this matchup. I would have loved the Echo and BTX to reunite and be on the same side again.
Yeah, but I feel like when you just look here, the average power, right? So BTX would have been better. Then there would have been A2G would have been better. WAO would have been better. ROG, or maybe here NA, everyone else would have, in my opinion, suited better. But maybe we get a surprise too. I mean,
I don't agree with that. I don't know how everyone else would be better. I think 25 IW might beat teams like WAO.
I mean, if they are, yeah, I mean, that is the thing we had, because that is what I'm saying. Maybe, so they are kind of looking from the stats, kind of like they have just less Krakens. Let's say it that way.
I mean, like, honestly, you can say BTX might have like the average power, which that statement would be true. But with their current power and members, I could see 25 IW beating BTX. So you never know. Like, I wouldn't say they don't belong in this KVK, but they are the outlier in the KVK because the top 5 teams are just so far ahead of everyone else.
I mean, we have to admit, I mean, RFF, everyone also thought they were in that seed 1 KVK not so perfectly, but they performed very well for that, and they really did a great job in that KVK. And they showed what numbers can do. And I think this is here the big advantage of 25 IW, and they can be a surprise as well with their, 233 members. So numbers also helps, right?
Yeah, RFF opened my eyes to, if you have a lot of people in your server and crazy activity, you can kind of make up a difference, because you also don't know what the other team's bringing. I mean, RAC brought an extremely low number of people that season, and RFF brought the exact opposite, so they were able to keep up.
And that was a cool Zone 2 fight to watch. I mean, they had that no Bastion agreement, but they had a lot of fighting going on there.
Yep.
COD did it on purpose to keep EIS and Echo away from each other during Zone 2. Yeah, but now we are finally close in power, you know. It would be kind of cool to have another Zone 2 fight. I think because they put us last KVK close to each other, that's maybe why we don't get a Zone 2 again.
Princess, is your CP done?
Yes. I am.
Good. Do more CP before reset.
Yeah, I do before reset, but I'm rank 11 in the Brink of War.
rank 11?
Yes, I'm rank 11.
I'm like 100.
Yeah, it is like I do really save up as much as
Yeah.
possible CP boxes for the Ring of War. I really
Oh my
don't use it
gosh.
if it's I only use it at the beginning of the season when you need it for the policies. Then I do it. Other than that, I save all my CP bags. Giving
Jeez,
starting
11.
zones, the devs suppose EIS, Echo, and NTS ally. I mean, when you see it like that, then really the devs thought about WB, Rage, and 25IW, and Echo, EIS, and NTS. But I mean, well, they should let us pick the starting zones or fight for it.
That's what I said. Well, they also told us they were going to let us, and that never came. They also said we were getting a new faction too, though, right? So we're still waiting.
Well, they've said that since season 1.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
now
saying.
they made that. But now they make the announcement that you can, you can do some drawing of the new flying infantry hero. Wasn't it that you can kind of make a draft and something and send to them and kind of like a competition?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you could do some drawing competition for the next hero.
Yeah, until September. So you can kind of think, okay, then they get all that inspiration from the people. Then they draw their own heroes, and maybe we get it beginning next year, something like that. It's nothing that I know. I know nothing about it, but it's just what I'm assuming. Why would you make a competition for drawing the heroes when you don't
Oh,
wanna?
they're gonna bring it eventually. I have no doubt. I was just kind of trolling the fact they said 2 years ago we were getting a new faction soon.
Yeah.
I don't know what their definition of soon is, but mine's before 2 years.
Yeah,
See how the
true.
flying infantry is going to work. Like, I have so many questions.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know.
I mean, we had already. I mean, if you could just fly over through the DPS and then just kind of like, but how do you
Imagine
block
if
then?
they still intercept. Yeah, if they don't intercept, I have no clue how you justify flying tanks. But hey,
Yeah, but exactly because I just fly there and sit there.
can't put Kuma on them. That's for sure.
Yeah, true.
Around someone.
So they bring flying, and also we have no heroes in the game who would kind of. So they need bring new heroes for that. But we have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It is kind of weird how that will be look like. Oh, now I closed the website. It doesn't matter. We can put up this one. So this is kind of what it will be, plus or minus. Don't take every stat super serious here. They made a draw, a pet event, and I don't think they added any of the winning ones yet. To be
I
fair,
don't think they did either.
to be fair, can't be worse than normal tanks. Tanks already can't stop calves anyway. I mean, at least Kuma and the new red guy, they
Calves,
get a lot of good merits.
Yeah, tanks are still extremely important.
But I do.
I do
Yeah.
think they needed to add something to tanks to stop calves, or to have some sort of counterplay. I mean, you can use torque and hammer and whatnot, but it's not enough. I thought the new heroes would have some sort of ability related, or the artifact to stopping calves, but it did not.
Yeah, the problem is sometimes if someone is running around with calves and you come with one tank and 4 DPS marches, it is hard. You get just wrecked with that calves.
Calves are in a great spot though. Like they're
Yeah.
actually fun. They're good for the game. Like they were useless forever. Now they're useful. But like I do agree that something needs change. Like, but I think maybe the only fix they really need is to increase the cooldown for the charge. Like right now, you can charge into a pile and then charge again, or 6 or 8 seconds. But if that was like 20 seconds, you've got one charge. Like if you're charging into a full group of people, you only have one charge, and then you're stuck. You can back up, clog them with tanks, and they're stuck there. Right now, they can just move again through the next set of tanks. So that would add more strategy to the game, and it would still allow them to do their damage on the backline, etc. But this whole meta of just gathering tons and charging piles of people wouldn't work out as easily.
Vex saying, just hoping for crazy G4 mages. Goris Gogol got power crabbed. Time for Lilia Velen to also be power crabbed. I mean, it is kind of like the problem is I can say that as a mage main player, I'm playing minimum 1 tank on the field. The direction goes more that I play 2 tanks at the same time. I need a little bit more infantry for that, but I'm on a good way. So I anyway only that I'm running 5 mages marches is not the most of the cases. Maybe when I'm out of tank stamina, then I run 5 DPS marches. But I have already 5 mages marches, and yes, some are not doing so well. But if the G4 mages only bring me whatever 5k more merits or something like that, then there's for me no point in going in a full investment, max 2 heroes, max a whole artifact. I feel like this is, if they are not OP, I skip the G4 mages. And are saying a Grievous Dark, if calves get too big of a nerf, they are just useless again. Yeah, it needs kind of find a balance, right? Removing that
no,
charge.
they shouldn't get nerfed too hard. Like I said, I think just fixing that charge would fix a lot of things, and people wouldn't complain as much.
You mean the unyielding rush thing?
Yeah, like they shouldn't get rid of it. It's very good how it operates and what make them fun. But I think they should increase the cooldown time before you can use it again because it's too fast.
Yeah, but it is what WT Focus is saying. They are fun because they delete everything they touch and don't take that much damage when running away. I mean, I mean, they have kind of make some adjustments that the infantry maybe is a little bit stronger or do more damage to calves.
Yeah, they have to do something somewhere.
Yes. I feel like they have not to work on that for the DPS marches, because when DPS get caught from calves, it's just what's happening, yeah? But when you have a tank with you, you should at least to be able to get that kind of under control and not get totally obliterated.
Why am I getting bangs? Dark.
What do you mean?
Dark's sending out announcements while we're sitting
I have announcements to send out.
Oh my goodness. Princess is going to read the announcement just to make sure.
Yes.
She wants to make sure to be a good member.
Princess, do not leak this announcement, at least until not after reset.
Oh my God, Dark. Do you really make that announcement? Can I say what you announced?
No, absolutely not. Not till after reset.
Yeah, no.
Not till after reset. It's a super secret, guys. No one else knows that. No one. Oh, it's so funny. I don't even find a perfect reaction for it. Yeah, my normal reaction. You got a reaction, Dark.
Thank
I
you.
usually react penguins, but I can't for the next week or a week and a half. I don't know.
Machine, why am I being pinged? Read it. Colic. Why mood all pings like me and no problem? Oh, Dark. Interesting. Colic here.
All right, Colec's kicked.
Oh, they
for position open, enough. Please apply.
Where's that cool meme we had earlier with you and Colic? I probably can I show that meme? What Lucius posted, and that the last one in our EIS meme channel.
I don't see why not. I don't know what he posted.
Yeah, check it in the memes channel. I tag you there real quick. In our EIS memes channel.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, sure.
Because I think that's a super funny meme. That is Colic and Dark.
I haven't even read it yet.
So Colic say,
like, I don't care.
What are we going to do today, Dark? And then the same thing I do every day, Colic, find new ways to pee off Echo.
That's easy. Just type. Just exist.
I heard you got muted in COD General.
Who?
Dark? Yeah, I posted.
What?
Dark.
Someone asked what, so I posted a message of like a bullet point thing, response to somebody, and someone asked what my response was, but I had just put it there, so I reacted to them and posted it a second time, and then I got muted.
Because you double posted
it? And then like, why did I get muted? And Quokka was like spamming, and I was like, so what did I spam? And she was like, you posted the same thing twice. I was like, yeah, that's not spamming, that's a repost. I said the definition of spamming is posting something many times, and I don't think you can call 2 times many times. Like, I literally sent her the definitions from the internet.
Of course you did.
But clearly she needs to read up on that, but that's okay.
How long was the mute?
Yeah, how long are you muted? Or banned?
6 hours.
6 hours only.
What do you mean only? I didn't even do anything.
But it's just an auto thing, right? Because you got so many warnings, it auto mutes you
No,
for
it
6
wasn't
hours.
auto. It was Quokka.
Yeah, but like, isn't it like she warned you and then you get like an auto mute, or is it that she gave you 6 hours?
She gave me 6 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but you probably that it was against the rules. They have very strict rules how that system works, how they mute
It wasn't
people.
against the rules. Spamming is against the rules. It's not spamming.
Scamming, nuts. You know what though?
Yeah,
Princess,
scamming's also against the rules, so
I was
Echo
gonna say
shouldn't be in there
scamming's
either.
against the rules. Not spamming.
Kolek, you are
Oh,
very
see-
wrong. He says, Princess says that like if she doesn't have all pings muted too, that changed. Because my Discord is messed up. Whenever I log in again, everything is on pings. But
Oh,
every
good. Your
ping.
pings are on? Good.
Yeah. I get a lot of ping, ping, ping the whole time.
Good.
Machine
Ping,
said,
ping.
Machine offered, I can replace Kolek. I'm Mexican for a Mexican. It's like he never
like
left.
he never left.
Ayo.
I mean,
Yeah,
any
good.
replacement would be better.
Machine will replace Kolek. We're good.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm good with that. Chara got banned for mom jokes. Chara got banned?
Char got banned for mom jokes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, deserved.
Princess hates the mom jokes. And these guys...
at least they're consistent. They banned for that in game too. If you mention anyone's mom, dad, or call anyone an animal, it's an automatic ban.
Really?
Like an
Hey,
automatic mute in game.
You should not doing mom jokes or calling people an animal. I
I'm
mean,
so
Yeah,
sad on
Princess
the
does
YouTube.
not like the mom
I have
jokes.
a joke for you, Princess.
no,
Oh my
not
God.
here. We have the family friendly. We probably lost
Yeah,
long
yeah,
ago on
yeah.
that YouTube, but
Lost long ago. What?
we definitely don't
I
come.
lost it long ago.
The moment I joined EIS, that part was over.
It was no longer family friendly.
That's debatable.
It is really
Kolek says Dark would be instant banned for mom jokes too.
true.
It's true. These guys, they just sit there joking back and forth with each other.
And it's really
all
on the
these mom
voice chat.
jokes.
Yeah, all this mom. I feel like they are not funny.
Yeah, Princess does not like the mom jokes.
No. So this is the boring VCs for me when they end up only doing their mom jokes and laugh the whole time about that, or when they're playing Soul Mask and have no other focus anymore.
Oh, Soul Mask is terrible. And then we all try and yap, and then they're too busy yapping back and forth about Soul Mask, and we're trying to have different yaps.
Well, go to your own channel and do your own yapping.
You're not in party games chat. You'll be in the normal one.
Well, go. There's chill and chat. There you go. You're in the chill and chat, and we're in Kingdom chat. So who's in the wrong channel? You're trying to chat.
You are. I want to be in Kingdom chat. I don't want to be chill
Nope.
and chat.
Yeah.
Kingdom chat is my chat. It's my kingdom.
No, I'm R6, so it's my kingdom, first off. Second of all, you should be in party games.
Okay, you sound like BTX saying R6. No one even knows what that means, first off.
Yes, they do.
Second off, that's my chat.
It's not. All we want are yaps. Is it so much to ask?
Yeah, it's a lot to ask.
We've had a lot of yaps recently, though, and Princess is so nice because I've been so bored because I've lost my job, obviously. I think we talked about this. So I've had nothing to do, and nice Princess has let me just come and yap all day, every day.
This
Just
week,
yap, yap,
we
yap.
yapped a lot. Oh my
You guys
god.
need to get back on your CP. Us and WB are going head to head here in the CP battle.
Is it so close?
Trolls.
Let me check.
Well, it's within 1 million, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
so there's a big problem, and I can even show that on stream. No CP items available, so I wait for reset, and then
Crazy.
I do.
Guess you should do my announcement.
I saw it, but I can. So,
Yep,
so do
see,
you want
perfect.
me now to do that?
No, not now,
yeah,
not now.
yeah.
Later.
later.
Polix says, Wahid's feeling more Kingdom chat, not chillin' chat. Didn't know those are moods. They are moods. Every
Yeah,
chat, every VC is very different
Listen,
vibe,
Kolek,
different mood.
everything is a mood to them. You just keep that in mind.
It is.
I
It
use
is.
that
And
soon,
sometimes I'm
Daniel.
not in the mood for chillin' chat.
Don't you worry. I
Sometimes I'm
use
not
my
in the mood
CP
to hear
before
you
the
yap while I'm playing
reset.
Soul Mask.
You love
Just
hearing
saying.
it yap.
Okay, EIS, go. We can take over rank 1. I mean, EIS, come on. We are live on stream.
I love WB being right there with us because we've always won the activity competition and brink of War Day.
So,
They have more members than we do, but we're right there. Let's see if we can do it.
so Little
Fergus.
Admiral, this is the matchup we have with the Alliance. EISWB Rage versus Echo 25 IW and NTS. Oh, he said I'm a rookie in personal numbers. You're at 2.3 million. You wait till after reset. In the mood, leave me out of that.
It ends at reset, Princess.
Yes, I know. I mean, honestly, rank 11 from the whole KVK. This is not a bad ranking. You cannot yell at me.
Terrible ranking. Keep pushing.
If you're not first, you're last.
Exactly.
That is, that is what happens when you join EIS. You make it in rank 11 from the whole KVK. And what we said, how many people? 1,200 people. You rank 11. Dark yells at you.
You can
think
do
that's
better.
An accomplishment? Here we are.
Murder saying Soul Mask isn't a party game either, so it doesn't make sense to go there.
No, Soul Mask isn't a party game. It's our kingdom.
It's not a kingdom game either, though.
I own my own kingdom in Soul Mask. So.
Oh, Fergus, thank you.
I will watch the KVK. Hope you guys have a good one. Burgess, you joined MFD, right? From the Alliance-wise? Oh, I'm not 100% sure. I need to catch up. I was so busy yapping this week that I totally...
400, Humble, get to work!
Humble, I'm 100 even. Me. If I'm 100, you should be like 50.
Humble is rank 400? Let me find it. So why
are you going to scroll down to 400?
I don't even know if I find that. Humble.
Down there.
Thank you, Vanyo. I worked very hard on each troll.
Murder.
Murder continue from down there. Okay, Burger's saying you're an MFD. So let me see if Humble is really. Oh, he has not his Humble Pie name. He's not even in 400
hey, Paradise.
He's the top power though. He's top 4 power in the kingdom.
Oh, Paradise saying we are happy to have Burgers here. Where's Humble? I don't find him.
Do you need to search his name?
He says he's 420.
Oh, the hidden ticket.
And he wants to stay 420.
His name's hidden ticket. So
yeah, okay, he's here. Oh my God, slacking Humble. I mean, he's good in the Alliance mobilization event. We are, by the way, against. This is a really rough. We have Rage, we have BTX, we have EXG. Who else do we have? NA. We have a lot of people in Alliance mobilization. Humble, how many merits are you going for this season? I mean, Humble is in my team. He's in Team Riz, like me. Okay. Oh, do we have the teams already, Doc, that I can maybe show this? Oh, I'm not showing my stream. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have the teams, but we don't have a list of them.
Thanks, Colleague. At least one person is telling me.
We have them all
scrambled around. We thought you were just talking to yourself. Humble says he wants to get at least 1 million merits.
No, that's a great achievement. I mean, will be probably hard to get, right?
Very hard.
But I mean, Burgess, you're probably with MFD. I think the second KVK looks, in my opinion, really cool as well with the Diplo. I mean, we can show that here real quick too. I have that here from it's BTX RFF MFD versus A2G WAO ROG. And that could be a very cool one as well, in my opinion. Let me open that real quick here. Oh, it takes a little bit.
Vanya says they haven't sorted the team yet, but they have the sheet.
Okay, they have, okay, so we cannot show it yet. I mean, then we have that in the next Yapcast. But upcoming week, I'm super busy. I'm super busy with work this week. I put it because I thought, okay, at the beginning, I thought maybe we have zone 2 fight against Echo and everything. So I planned at the beginning everything that maybe we don't ever sleep again. So that is why I packed all my work before the KVK starts. So the upcoming week is super busy.
That's smart though.
So let me check this one here. So this is the other KVK, BTX, RFF, MFD versus WAO, A2G, and ROG. I think that will be a very cool one as well. Someone told me Abda voice gives extra 5% attack. I mean, that's possible. I think Dark voice gives 10% damage bonus.
Damn it. Yeah, it's
Oh.
true.
Oh my God, is he bringing out? I could not pay fully attention to the fantasy draft. Was Venue simping?
A little bit.
Kolek said Vanyo didn't pick Lady K
Vanya
first
drafts
team
Lady
just because
K,
we don't know.
and we had to tell him that he has to pick from our server.
He tried to draft Lady K.
Obviously.
I'm checking
I
here
would have
because
agreed with that.
Because Yummy sent me right now what is in the website working as well, some rankings. So let's see if that works, because there is the top 50 leaderboard of everything, and between all the servers who has on that, but it's calculating rankings. So we have to see how long the time takes.
Andrew says blah 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 blah.
When your voice gives minus 5% march speed. So Yummy, it is not loading for me, the universal leaderboard. Maybe I'm on the wrong page. It's not loading for me, but it is kind of, so he added to the website a universal leaderboard of the top 50, but would be cool to see who is all over. Borg is saying, yo, Yummy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. I would really like to see it, but it's not working. 50 not working, because it would be kind of cool. Look at this. It's heavy, so I have just to wait. I mean, in the meantime, I can just upload that.
Yeah, it takes a while to calculate, he says.
Calculating, okay. So here are all the alliances in, and then we just go here, universal leaderboard top 50. Here I have to go, right? Oh, here. Okay, and calculating global rankings. So we can, yeah. Oh, we have it already. So,
Andrew says Dark Humlek.
Yeah.
So what is that? That is Chorus. So that is historical highest power. So the highest power player we have right here now is Extinct from WB. Is he 525 million already?
Yeah.
Then we have here, oh my God, I'm not saying that name, from Echo, close to 20 million. Then we have Munchie here from NA, over 500. We have Bodhi from BTX.
That account from Echo is the purchased TOS account.
Okay.
Then we have here Southern Light with 500. Then we have Asian Letter close to 500. Little Rice Boy here. Humble Sochu, Bebek, Crystallite, Blink, Vital, Julia Mint, another Asian Letters, Joker, TSGM, Tim, Barbie Beast, Angry Jack, Alibaba, Aristotle, Elega, Redarm, MVC, and MB here from Powerwise. Let's look at the merits last season.
There's 16 players over 400 mil in this KVK.
But this is something missing, because didn't have Fluffy Waffles close to Alibaba rankings?
I think Yami says Princess Universal ranking can be a bit
This is
bugged.
power.
No, I'm now on merits.
Oh, okay, my bad.
And here's Alibaba, and these merits are correct, but I'm missing Fluffy Waffles.
Yeah, Fluffy should be there too.
Oh, it can be a bit, okay, Yami saying it is a big bug. So we have to wait for this till we have fixed it, because Fluffy should be here. I think they are, Alibaba and Fluffy were both over 160 million merits. So that is kind of what I can say. But this is so cool, guys. Go check it out. I mean, Humble here, 82 million merits, rank 8 right now. When that includes all. It's obviously some people missing here. But that is kind of cool. And then you can get here also total kills, who has the most total kills in the game, who have the most T5 kills. Oh, here, Blink over here. So that will be very interesting to check out here. And I think Yummy is super open. You can contact him in Discord. You can join my Discord server. There's still linked directly to that website. It is linked in the announcements of my Discord server. Yeah, Paradise saying, I think Fluffy merits is missing in the scan. Ah, okay, Paradise. That makes sense, maybe. But I feel like in mana spent, I saw him one time in the ranking. So we have kind of checked this out. So are there any more questions on Dark? Or do you have a question on Dark, Wahid? A Yap question.
Oh no.
He will kill us after
No.
if we ask the wrong
I
question.
won't ask anything weird.
Princess, please go to matchup.
And click on meme mode.
And click on meme mode. Oh my god, there is a meme format?
Wait, what?
There is a meme. What is that? He extra made a meme so that people can meme a create matchup. So that is kind of funny. A meme format when you have a 2 versus 4, the Diplo win. He has the mega battle 3 versus 3. He has a standard battle 2 versus 2 and a Diplo win format. Oh my god, guys. This meme mode disabled or not.
That's funny.
So if you guys don't have more questions on Dark, I think then we can let Dark back in his soul mask grinding, right?
He's probably still there.
He's probably still. Are you playing
You
soul
think he
mask?
stopped?
Okay, question, Dark. Are you playing
No.
soul mask beside? Be honest.
Of course
Absolutely
he is.
not. Who would do
Of
such
course
a
he
thing?
is.
Oh, we got rank one in Brink of War, Dark. It had an effect.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was about to tell you we were 100K down, but you were yapping, so I let you keep yapping.
We like to yap.
We are now 200K above. We just hit number 1 for the first time.
Yeah, but we have to. I mean, there's still a few hours that are Brink of War going on.
It's not over yet. Got to keep going.
Also, don't
Although
forget
it is,
about alliance
it is 3
mobilization.
a.m. for WB though.
Okay, Burgess is asking here. I see some Discord memes. Do Dark want to say something over this?
Over what Discord memes?
I think you need Burgess a little bit specify which one you mean, because there's so many. I can't keep up with meme channel. I can't keep up.
Rise has been cooking.
And
Rise has the best.
And I think someone told me earlier that he had a meme also and it was deleted, and I said, oh my god, which one? And I didn't even remember that meme was there because it's so much. Oh my god.
Oh, Yami and Paradise say you got to click the meme mode button.
Okay, so okay, let me put that up. Okay, so like this, Echo and EIS cannot be in the same team. Oh my god, that is too funny, Doc. Do you see that here when you go into the meme mode? You can make it Echo and EIS cannot be in the same team. That is kind of funny, but does it work? Okay, let me check that. So we have it on. Let me check if we can EIS and Echo. Don't try, it won't happen. Is here. Wait, I have to. That is actually hilarious. I get this one
That's
here.
great.
Don't try it, it won't happen.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Don't try it won't happen. That's crazy.
That is kind of funny.
That's
really,
good.
I get that. Don't try it, it won't happen.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Heard some Echo players will migrate after KVK. I mean, we'll see, bro. Everyone says that about EIS every KVK, yet here we are. No one migrates out. So you should really take rumors at this point in the game with a grain of salt, unless you have someone with extremely good info on it. And when I see random people typing that, I don't take it seriously, because people say that kind of stuff about teams every season, and multiple teams have been fine.
I mean, I do think that is really, since I joined EIS, I'm very used on that we are dead, disbanded, that we lose these players, and that is really, I think, and it's kind of the same for Echo. For me, I can say I think like Echo is a very is a very good community, and they all play together. I mean, a lot of them play together for a
Yeah,
very
they
long
all.
time.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So I highly doubt that they lose so many players.
Great community. They're all toxic together as one.
Oh my gosh.
I highly doubt people will migrate out, as Paradise saying. At least not any player that's in a Roots of War League team. I mean, that is also a big factor.
I agree with Paradise. I mean, whether I had a scamming R5 or not, I'd be playing until Row League's over, and then after that, I would leave. I mean, you were not going to ruin your whole shot at Row League that you could have been playing in another team because of that. You're gonna stick it out, play the Row League, and do your thing.
I mean, as long as he doesn't log your account, I mean,
Yeah, if he has your info, you might get a little cold feet. But if you're playing it yourself,
I had to rethink a couple times if he still had my login.
Ayo.
Hey, Kay.
Hey, Kay, welcome. Good morning to you. That's not a random person. That's ChatGPT. AI knows the future. I do not understand that from Lucius.
ChatGPT account was the one that said that they heard Echo players will migrate.
ChatGPT.
That's why, because the YouTuber name was that. Okay. Oh, they're staying married for the kids.
Staying married for the kids.
It only updates when I go here in between the rankings. But we are catching up, guys. I think in trolls we normally always end up in rank 1. And we got so many because EIS is really rallying a lot of trolls. So at the beginning we are ranked 5 and 6 because we do all that rallies the whole time. And then at the end we use our last CP we have left on the greens to swarm, and that's why we normally. But Dark is taking care of us that everyone is doing troll rallies. So
yeah, he is.
He reminds us very often in the VCs about that.
Another ping incoming!
No! Please!
Kay saying, and good morning, Doc. I feel rude now. It's fine, Kay. Because she just said, good morning, ladies.
Oh, yeah. You are rude. I agree.
Oh, my gosh.
So the question is, I mean, that is maybe a good question to Doug as well. I really wonder how training day will look like. The Spring of War with great heights around the corner. Doubt anyone is really pushing Spring of War. So how do you think, Doug? Would you tell your members push a lot on Brink of War for training just to get a good ranking?
I mean, we'll see. Yeah. Anyone who pushes Brink of War that doesn't just have exposable speeds that they can't use in Brink of War is kind of dumb. Like, if it's a 500 mil player who's doing both, then sure. But anyone who's pushing a ton in Brink of War that can do it in greatest heights and get, tokens saved up is making a wrong move, because these buffs aren't make or break a KVK compared to those account buffs.
I do agree, and I feel like since we get that seals, we can stock up from the great height. It becomes even more valuable, just because you have not to save up anymore. I mean, you get only a 10% skin, you get not a 13% when you don't make it in top 10, but you can stock up that seals by time.
Yeah, 10%, a lot.
It's a lot.
It's more than that 3% damage dealt buff for one season. Because if you think about it this way, if you're the 3rd%, your top competition at the second team is typically at 2%. So there you go. You only have a 1% advantage, really.
Book is saying 80% players are mages main. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the mages skin will go crazy. So at that point,
I don't think in this KVK though.
What do you mean in that? Yeah,
but I don't think there's the most mage mains in this KVK.
Yeah, not the most mage mains, but we have the most players who go anyway for it, because they maybe sometimes need that 5th skin for the full buffs. When you add them to your
Yeah.
So in the game, when you can.
Nua 1's gonna get it just because he already has the tank and archer skins, so he's needs a mage skin.
Yeah, some still needs a mage skin, and isn't that here? Yeah, here it is. So, and also here you get for that one you get this attack buff of 2 point. No, here it is. Here it is. You get a 2% Legion attack pack percentage for every legendary you own. From the epic ones you get only 0.5%. So some needs a 4th or a 5th skin still, and I feel like with our Krakens, they kind of always push for each skin. That is the feeling I got the last seasons. Strafer, how much for a seal? Yeah, it is 5 million power you have to push to get one seal, and you need 6 seals to get one city skin, but only for the 10% buff. Getting top 10 and buying another skin is the play for the most players, I would say. Yeah, I mean, the Krakens, now they want all the 13%, because when you're top 10, you get the 13%. So this is just what's happening. But that is why I think I totally agree with Dark on the point. Wasting here too much on training day just for a 1% damage buff for 1 KVK, it's better when the players kind of save it up. Especially like EIS is not only Kraken Alliance. I mean, we are a good mix probably, right, Dark? Of Kraken and mid-spenders.
I'm sorry, I'm back. My headset cut out. I heard you start to ask me a question, and
We need to
my
find your
audio
headset
cut.
as well. We need to find, yeah, because in war we need
Oh, I
to.
just
Yeah.
swapped my batteries. My batteries low.
Okay. So I ask you, we are, because with the Brink of War, I said for us, it's probably also not a play, because we have definitely a lot of Krakens, and we recruited some very big ones before this KVK, but we have still some mid-spenders, and there it makes really sense that they don't waste for Brink of War all their speeds. They rather
Yeah,
get
we'll
a great
push in
height
Brink
skin.
of War like we always do, but we're not going to push to like 3 bill in Brink of War or anything. Like, if another team wants to do, 3 bill to get the first place, go for it. It won't be us.
Oh, Burgers
We'll
is
we'll
saving
do
for
we'll
8
get
months.
them out. We'll do our part, but we'll see where it lands us. Where it lands us, it lands us. We don't. It's not that big of a deal what buff you get there.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, a damage buff is always cool, definitely, and it's cool to be top 1. But if you get a % more or not, at the end of the
All
day,
I care about is winning the troll event.
Oh
I like
my
because
gosh.
can you
we gotta
explain us why?
carry
Can you?
the EIS. Yeah, we got to carry on the EIS history. We've won every single one to this date, and it highlights activity. I thought after we lost the most players in our server, we wouldn't keep winning it. But even when we have less players in other servers, even when we have less overall players, we still find a way to keep winning first in that event. So I hope we can get it. WB's giving us a run there, so we'll see.
Humble saying WB will win it. I mean, WB, don't they have from when we look back in the
Humble,
numbers?
have faith in your team. What's wrong with you?
But they have more players.
They do have more players.
And
They
farms.
should win it.
But we were normally
And it says
always
the
number
teams
1.
are posted now.
What is posted?
The teams.
Which teams?
The fantasy league.
Oh, is it? Oh, can we show that? Is it confirmed
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
official? Very.
Yeah, it's in Kingdom announcements.
So let me check it. So what we do always in EIS is also it's loading for me. So maybe Doc, you can introduce what we are doing every season. Why, and what was the reason why we delayed the Yapcast today for 2 hours? It does not load for me. When can you send it to me in DM as well, just as a test?
We had our fantasy draft at 15 UTC, so it usually takes an hour and a half ish, hour 45 minutes to do the draft, and we assign captains around a similar merit power. We go off the theme for the season, and everyone makes their team name based on the theme. And then they draft people like a fantasy football, fantasy baseball draft, etc. for the season. And the team with the most merits wins. I also use these team names and call outs, so everyone gets to memorize their team names and hear them on the field when they're getting called out.
So here are the teams. I mean, the city theme is Game of Thrones, and it's basically, so we are all together in a VC. Humble, we are, by the way, in the same team. We are House Stark. Oh, we need
Humble
the
meant in the overall Brink Award, WB will win it, is what he was saying.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought he meant trolls. So I was like, how dare you? I was like, I'm motivating our team for these trolls. Damn it.
He is so into these trolls.
That is funny. Dark motivates EIS, then Humble comes to stream and says, guys, don't you worry. We will anyway not win it. That is a good co-working, you two. But so these are our fantasy dreams. So basically, we had DSR, Miku, Riz, Team Venue. They were picking their team members, and we are all in the voice chat together, and they picking their teams together. And they have the stats from the merits of last season. Infantry merits counts triple and stuff like this. And then here you see it power-wise. That's not the draft number. It is only at the end of the day you get a list with the power. And I'm Team Riz, and that is why Team Riz will win. Where are you, Dark? You are in Team? Wahid is Team Venue for sure.
Dark's Team DSR.
Dark is Team... Did he lost his headphones again?
Who knows what he's doing? He's probably in Soul Mask. He's probably too busy in Soul Mask and just saying like, "Oh, my headphones aren't working."
Or eating. Finally eating and think, "Let the ladies eat me." In
Oh,
peace.
my mic was on mute. I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" Like,
So what is
That's
your
funny.
team? We have the power. Oh,
I said
Riz.
Team DSR on top.
But
Team
what?
Wildlings. Woo!
Why? Yeah, but it looks like the Riz humble. We have to carry Team Riz.
You have to carry.
Oh,
yeah,
because
that's
Team
Team-
Banyo is gonna win. Because we have the back, we have Angry Jack, we have me.
You can definitely see. I mean, Venyo was preparing his list last night.
But
He was
Vanya's just like, who has the highest power? And just picked off of that.
yeah,
Oh, these are
and
strategic
merits
picks.
and merits. And Riz
Nope,
was like
not in merits. Not in merits.
Riz was going with the flow. So I ended up in the flow team, but it is fine. We can be the underdogs.
Yeah, see, Luthien can't confirm I'm not in Soul Mass. See, he's all sad. You're keeping me busy. He needs help.
Luthia says he's not in Soul Mask. He's slacking there while having tea with the ladies.
Is that true? I do not. Maybe Dark told Lucius to send this.
Oh,
that's true.
I think so. Lucius,
I think so too.
show your last DM with Dark.
Yeah.
Is he telling you that?
Exposing
Conspiracy.
DMs is crazy work.
Imagine picking Venue before Bert Kato.
Look, Vanyo is a solid pick. He did not steer me wrong last season. Last season I had Team Penguins, and we won with the power of friendship.
Have you been top 1 at the end?
My mind, okay?
No. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, what did I miss? Riz is here. The double
like,
vote
what?
ruins the selection. No, Riz. The double vote is always there. You have a power gap from 700. I do not even know how that is possible. But we go with the underdog team. I do count on here. Humble, there's Shay, Nick. I mean, we have Nikki, we have Riz. I mean, Riz, you have to carry us too, you know?
Oh, Rafid, you're in Team Riz.
Is Ruffin in Team Riz as well? I mean, who picked Kolek?
Yeah, you're cooked.
The funniest part is I don't even know who picked Kolek. And someone picked Kolek and then and then Dark said, oh no, Kolek. Why would you pick the 5 million merits player?
Yeah, why would you do that?
That's just how you said that was
You're
funny.
picking the R4 that's getting kicked. Like, why? Like, think about your picks before you make them.
Well,
Don't
I
say
was
that.
somewhat
People
cold last
believe that.
season.
People don't understand
Yeah.
when you're trolling, Dark. That is a lot of the.
I'm not trolling. He's getting kicked. Bye, Kolek.
So
Oh my
Dark.
god, let him open his gifts first.
Nope, no gifts.
Oh my god. I mean, we have Tinsy in the team, and Riz picked Tinsy very early, I think. And I was like, how? How?
That's so
Oh,
rude. Poor Tinsy.
Yeah,
poor
Tinsy.
Tinsy.
What team am I on?
Prove
Your
her
Team
wrong, Tinsy.
DSR.
So okay, here's a question okay, Dark, you can answer that. What is this teams for? As asked in the chat.
I already did answer that. The
Yeah,
teams
but
are for.
they maybe come
for-
late.
Well, first off, they're for fun, because it's a lot of fun to do so. And second off, they're for callouts.
Whoever gets the most merits wins for each team.
But it's also it depends on the KVK. It can also be used, for example, when we play in different teams for the war callouts. That is also sometimes very. I think in the WB season we used it a lot.
It also gives me a good excuse to flame my own members throughout the season.
Yeah, and people always,
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
each season you are in a different team, and then you just kind of pick on each other. Then you get after every zone, we get also some team stats. And then you see and who is slacking in your team and who's carrying the team and stuff like this. So
Season we
Yeah.
had Team Penguins, and Derek refused to say the team name. He just kept saying Wahid's team.
Yeah, true.
He
Oh, it was your-
refused to say
it was
Team
your-
Penguin.
It was your team, was it not?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it was
but-
Team Penguin. You would call everyone else. You're like, Black Pearl, go to this marker. Wahid's team, go to this marker. You wouldn't even say Team
It
Penguin
was like
Pirates.
this.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Aw, King Yami, Wahid's voice gives plus 10% heartbeat speed.
Oh, that's so cute.
So cute.
ChatGPT saying cool idea. I mean, that is what we do for how many seasons now, Dark? 4? 5?
Yeah, about 5 seasons, I think. We my favorite thing to do is assign teams to certain flags to burn, and I always put Princess's group on the keeps. She's like, "Oh my God, Dark's so prejudiced. You got to put our team on the flags that have the keeps."
Not true. No, that was one season, that I think it was the WB season when I was team captain and
It
Dark.
was the WB.
Yeah,
season.
and Dark was his own team he was sending to fight, and all the other teams he kept on destroying keeps.
That is
in
so
Narnia.
not true.
Oh,
It's so-
that's
everyone
very
can
prejudiced.
confirm that.
Everyone was burning flags everywhere.
Yeah, you had the flags where the fight was, and everyone else was sent to Narnia. It was not only my team, the other teams as well. He made the markers, and you could literally see Dark's team was on the front flag where WB was fighting, and the rest of the teams had to chill AFK down there.
No,
it was
that never
hilarious.
happened.
But also a fun fact: I was never with Dark in the same team. Never. Since I'm in EIS, we are always in opposite teams.
It's better that way.
Yeah. Then you can put me on other markers.
All three of us are different teams, actually.
Yeah.
True. Good
But
luck.
yeah. I think we have Bunny here as well.
You have Bunny or do I have Bunny? I want Bunny.
Yeah, but he's in Team Risk, then you have to join us, Wahid. We take you.
Yeah, let's trade someone.
Yeah. Oh my God. Did Venue manage it also here, Picky, and then here the Kolek here? Oh my God, that is so.
Where's Kolek? Yeah.
Kolek is here.
Oh, okay.
Kolek has good power. It's decent.
Yeah, when
right?
did that happen? Has he been stealing dragon tickets?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, Wahid Dark, what is your opinion? Which fantasy team will win the season?
DSR's team.
Because you were in.
Easy. Vanyo's team.
Okay, I say Risk team, even if we're the underdog. Oh, we will see. Who is even in Team Miku? Seems no one.
Did he pick all the girls?
Yeah, Chrysolite, Mimo. Yeah. He was picking. He was.
Princess, I DM'd you on game.
Oh, you're in trouble.
In game.
In game.
Oh my God.
King Yami says Kolek voice gives negative 20 HP.
Oh my God. Wait. That is what Dark is DMing me. I rigged the fantasy draft. He sent me.
I
Oh
never
my
said that.
gosh.
You have no evidence.
Oh my God, Dark. Oh my God. He's trolling.
You gotta provide the evidence if that's what I said.
Oh my God.
Look at all the battle reports.
Oh my God, guys! And before that goes to oh my God, my voice. We yap too much.
I
Sorry.
didn't admit to anything, but did you see those reports?
I did. I did.
Those were crazy reports against that troll.
Okay, I have to check one thing. Was it always the same report?
What?
The same report 5 times.
It is the same report. It was Liuzik's
Of
rally.
course.
I rigged the fantasy draft. That is too funny.
Straffer says winner gets dragon tickets legally.
I mean, winner gets just you basically get the Discord badge for the next season. Honestly, I was never in the winning team. I have to say that. Maybe you won't want to pick me in future for your fantasy draft team. I never was in the winning team. When I was captain, my team was second.
Yeah, but that's because all your friends always went out of their way to pick you early, so it kind of hurt their draft, you know?
It's not true.
Player.
I mean,
He
honestly,
gets good merits.
You get merits,
I am
but
here.
it's also to do with tank merits,
Yeah,
etc.
and I was good
and
in tank merits.
They passed on big players for you, so.
And that is a point. Yeah, they have to see. So, but I was when you look at the numbers when we had last season in my fantasy draft, I was out damaging even higher power players, even because I did not. Now my infantry is better. 2-3 seasons ago, I agree with you, but now I'm on a good way.
Well, sure, but last season you got unfortunate, but the season before those.
Yeah, the season before
were
those were
trolling.
horrible. Yeah, sure. But the season before those, the infantry merits didn't count triple as well, so it was also good to
Yeah, they
pick
did.
me.
Yeah, they did. Just not the first couple.
Yeah, the first one, yeah. And when I, for example, that season when I have 40-something million merits, there was no infantry counting, and there it was a good pick as well.
Oh, Vanya's
That's what
already
happened to
making
me.
excuses.
When
I
you
wanted
said,
to pick her next too, and then she got stolen.
Yeah, it is fine. It is fine. But I mean, Riz is House Stark, and I do like that. House Stark was my favorite name, so I'm not very unhappy. So
I'm just Dothraki.
Wildling's mortal enemy.
You are a wildling.
Exactly.
So, but let me check one more time the ranking. So the gap is, I mean, but look at that gap. There you see really a little bit kind of how people doing trolls activity-wise and stuff like this. It's always a good. Dark always is a big fan of that trolls, and we get a lot of announcement that we really wanna do more trolls.
These trolls are just
look at
ridiculous.
that 201. Keep going.
Kill him
Look
faster.
at us.
We're almost at 202.
Is there a refresh button, or do I have always to do this?
I think you have to click on and off. I'm not sure.
I
usually don't even pull up that screen. I just look at the overall number.
I mean, some may be going for the March speed buff. I don't think Echo though. I think Echo will. I mean, honestly, I think Echo will just go for the highest damage buff.
I mean, MTS always goes for the March speed buff, but they're gonna get in a spending battle over here with the Rage over it.
I mean, they changed it now. It was before. It was kind of like when it was rank 5. When it was rank 5, the March speed, it did make sense to have a low and then put a little bit later, and you can
now you just need the maximum amount of points.
But now it's just the 4 ranks gets the battle buffs, and then you get CP and resource buff. It depends on the seasons. Some seasons, honestly, it would have been. I think RFF got in that season with Echo and BTX. They got a resource gathering buff, and that was the best buff.
Yeah, they had the best one, and we had the second best buff. We had CP recovery.
Yeah.
We were benefiting.
It was the only time we had no damage buff.
And it worked out for the better.
Oh, Shadow say, I'm still annoyed we got faced with 6 of the top 10 alliances. So alliance mobilization also is going on, and we are in a crazy matchup. Let me look at this real quick. So we are together with EXG, Gray, we are together with Rage, BNR, SOV, A2G, EIS, and NWS, Sin over here, NAIR, that is where Shadows is from, BTX, S2AK, NXSC, Bear, and RC. So this is our matchup, and I think the top 10 stays. So the goal is just staying in top 10. So this will also go wild. That is what Dark pings next when we are done with the trolls. Then we get the message: do your alliance mobilization quests. Do your alliance mobilization quests. Did you do yours already, Dark?
No, I'm waiting
for train and stuff, yeah. I mean, during Brink of War, it's super easy. With the CP quests, with the train quests you can pick. It is more annoying when it's during KVK and you have to maybe, because there first you don't want to use your CP bags, you want to save them up for Brink of War. So there's a lot. But I feel like I thought it's harder to stay here, so that it's only that I think when we look here at the rules, it says clearly the bottom 6 will get downgraded back to diamond class. So it's still super okay to stay here when you just rank top 10. I mean, EXG, isn't EXG the alliance who were allied with TFS when EIS and BSS had, okay.
That was the season that were allies in season 1 plus. I mean, you can say allies in quotations. They didn't really do anything, but
Oh no,
there.
I think look at the real number, 592. Isn't that a newer server? Maybe not the original.
That's the real EXG. That's their old leader from back in the day, Mr. J.
So they just went to a new server and restarted. But I mean,
Correct.
having already such a high score, maybe they don't have KVK, because I mean, here are all the big alliances, right? With all the big spenders and stuff, and they are already here ranked 1. There's a big gap.
They have some big Krakens that joined their team from the earlier servers. They went back to like the G3, like they went back far, and then they recruited some of the G3 Krakens and whatnot.
Yeah, so the question for me is kind of like, are they in G2 as well, KVK, or are they in G3 or G1?
I think they're in G2 now, but I don't ask me. See, I mean, as you see, they're 592. Like they went back a lot of servers.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we have to see, but that is definitely a good number. Yeah, Chin saying, I hate alliance mobilization. I mean, it is really, I feel like when they bring it here during Brink of War and Home Kingdom, it's fine. But during the KVK, no one wants to bother with alliance mobilization, because during a KVK, you have to hop in between shells when you're fighting. And then you have always to go back to alliance mobilization to pick your quest. That is really not fun. They are not G2 when you're saying their season ended 1 week after ours, so they are G3? Or G1? No. G4?
Oh.
I remember EXG always sided with top alliances back in the season for Diplowin, like TM, TA, TFS, etc. As Dejan Gaming saying. That can you answer, Dark. I never faced EXG on the field, to be honest. I came to EIS after.
You want to know about them?
Huh?
What do you want to know about
Chet
them?
is saying that they are always sided with top alliances back in the seasons for Diplowin. Do you know anything?
They always, they Diplo win like as many KVKs as they could to stay alive. They basically won like 6-7 seasons in a row from, or no, 6 seasons I think. They won 6 seasons in a row based off allying the right people. I mean, they were our allies 1 KVK, so they really never held Dragon except one time. I think it was TA maybe who gave them Dragon, but they always won KVKs from picking their allies, and they were also allies with TFS in the season against us. But they picked their allies well, so I guess give them credit for that. They tried to pick us as allies in the TFS season, but we said we didn't want to 3v1 TFS, so we sent them to their side.
Yeah, I mean, I have to be honest. I saw them fighting the season. Was it? I think EXG was together with EDS fighting that KVK against Sun and WAO. That was a cool KVK, by the way. And then after that, I didn't see much from them anymore either. But it seems like they are back, and at least very, very, very active in the alliance mobilization event. So let's see. Do we even know when the first PvP is, Doug? The first Zone 2? Is the first, one big question maybe. Is the big statue, is it 24 hours again?
Oh gosh.
I don't think so, but I haven't looked into it. I think it's like the old one we had where it's 2 hours, like back before.
Because this time
I didn't even look because I just assumed it's exactly like the old map, which was 2 hours.
Yeah, but then after they changed it and make the big statue in the newer KVK for the 24 hours.
that was for the other map, and it was also a 2-person statue. This is a back to the 3 statue setup. So.
Oh, you have a close Roots of War machine? I highly doubt that. Our Roots of War Team 2 is now playing.
Yeah, super close. Yeah, I heard everyone's having really super close matchups in Roots of War.
Ours was super
I
close as
mean,
well.
our enemy brought 3 whole people to the matchup. It was insane. We were sweating. We're like, please don't load in a 4th.
So I think I did my 10K points at the beginning, and I think I was subbing out after 10 minutes for my sub already, that everyone got the points and stuff like this. So this is the Roots of War Team 1 here. I think, was that today? That is from today, yeah. Yeah, it was, but this system makes no sense. I mean, this kind of, the last 3 fights we had, guys, I mean, that is fun for no one. Who has fun in that? No one.
It wasn't fun for them, wasn't fun for us.
Yes. So in my opinion, and I feel like even the next round, I do not know if that is so much more fun either.
Oh, it's not.
So they have really make another system, kind of give us a point system throughout the whole season, and then you kind of let us only play the cool playoffs where all the equal alliances face each other.
Yeah. They should keep track of regular row matches for when Row League starts, is what they should be doing. Based on the shell you're in.
Yes, because that is really, everyone is there sitting, and you it kind of brings a little bit of vibes down too, because we always had super fun in Roots of War, and now you're sitting there and the Roots of War League is around the corner, everyone is hyped, but you have that boring matchups. You can't even train anything for it because, yeah, it's just like, how gets everyone 10K points and then, bye. It is super boring. They should have done it the same as Paramount, where one gets kicked from losing.
No, it doesn't matter. There would still be boring matchups. They just shouldn't. These teams just shouldn't be in the top bracket, if you ask me.
I mean, what they basically did, they put all the top teams with 3 other lower power teams, and that is for the 3 lower power teams. Absolutely. I mean, we had one time 8 showed up, one time 3 cities, one time 5 cities. I don't remember 100% correctly. But so only when they fight a little bit at each other, they maybe have fun. But yeah, and then you here have the top team, and then it takes too long, and it takes, in my opinion, a little bit away the spirit we have for the Roots of War League. It would be cooler to have some cool matchups from the beginning.
Like, you don't even need the biggest matchups, but the one bill versus 7 bill is kind of insane.
Yeah, some people have to lose like 4 times. Like, how is that fun? Our enemy teams were like 300 million or 500 million. So this is definitely something they need to work on. I mean, then just skip that group rounds with what we have here. I mean, will it be fun when we get the legendary qualifier round? Probably the playoffs will start making fun, right?
Yeah, the playoffs will be fun, but I mean, the whole start is killing the vibe of the whole thing.
I feel the
no
same.
No one's even hyped about Row League anymore. Whoever's just like, oh yeah, Row League next week. Like, let's go again.
Like it's a tour.
It's only who will be the subs. Okay, yeah, okay. Send marches in buildings, a few in front of the door from the enemy, and for them it's unfair either. They have to fight the top alliances in the game. I mean, it is at the end of the day, they bore out the big ones, and they make the smaller ones. They have no fun either. So the system should be reworked. But I mean, first time there, so they can still work on that. Okay, last look at the Brink of War rankings. Machine, stop complaining. I'm free to play. I'll take the free tokens. Yeah,
well, that's why you went so late in the draft, Machine.
Was he late in the draft?
I don't know. He was complaining about where he got taken in the draft. So yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, these are the best picks. People who are missed out on drafting when people just overread too fast, and you can get a late pick and you can get a good player. That is the best draft you can get. EIL fighting 5 people right now. They have harder fight than us, colleagues.
Dang, that's intense.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I only fight about 15 minutes today, 10 minutes or 15, and colleagues said, Princess, you're done, 10K, go out. And then I chilled. Oh, Machine is mad now. So guys, this is the ranking right now. We try to hold our top 1, guys. Do your trolls. Otherwise, Dark sends out a yelling announcement at reset. We don't want to get that. So anything else? I think we yapped all right. Or what do you think?
But yapped out after this week. I don't know. You know what though? I say that now, but then in 2 days I'm gonna be like, Princess, I'm so
Princess,
bored.
when can we
Let's
be,
yap.
when can we yap again? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And Princess can
never
be like,
feel
I have a
bad.
busy work week.
I never feel bad when Wahid's bored because she could have just played Soul Mask.
But for any
What
reason,
about
she
you?
still didn't download the game.
I
Well,
know.
it's too
What a
late
sucker.
now. They're too far gone.
Yeah, and they already moved the server, and then you should have seen them last night, right? I was so,
It was the great escape.
what can I even say? So I joined the VC. I had no clue of nothing. So it was a big hype. Even colleague who wasn't even joining the game, and they were singing. And I thought, and I asked, is it PvE or PvP? I didn't. They were there with their llamas, and then they were shouting out and singing dark. And they were the only thing I saw them was running around with their llama. They didn't kill anyone. They did nothing.
With
we
their
got away with-
llamas.
We got away with our loot. GG's, go next.
Oh my
But why was the hype so big and everyone was screaming and celebrating that? And I was like, what are they doing?
Because it was hilarious. These guys who've been on the server for like a year, storing up all their stuff. We just built our first base in the first day. We're trying to like bully us and get all our stuff, and it was almost raid time. And they told us they were going to take everything we had, and I said, "Good luck. You got to catch us first." And then we all ran away, and they didn't catch anybody. We got away with all our loot.
Oh, so you take away all your stuff?
Yeah, we
with
had
you?
all our stuff on us in the base, so they got nothing.
So the fun was that okay. Okay, I get that now, because I was like, everyone was, but I came late and I didn't want to interrupt too much. A colleague was trying to, but Dark was so celebrating. He was singing and they were playing songs with the music bot beside. Wahid, you missed out.
I didn't see what Luthieus did, but Humble said he had a nasty backstep, so I was like, damn, he juked that guy.
Yeah, Lucius was in trouble a long time till you. I think you were running to that portal or something like that.
Yeah, I sprinted all the way back to help him when he hadn't shaken the guy, and we did a llama swap. He hopped off, and the guy got off to fight Luthieus, and I got away with the llama with all the loot on it.
The funny part is that what Wahid and me didn't know is that Soul Mask turned into Call of Dragons because A to G, Jason, Maeve, etc. They are all playing Soul Mask as well. So maybe the next Home Kingdom that will be even cooler when more people join and we just bring COD to Soul Mask. But
it's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, but Wahid, it takes so long to build up the character, and I will probably, I don't know if I have the patience to go through that beginning when you die all the time.
You see, she's already making excuses.
We just don't want to die all the time and ruin all of our progress again.
Well, sure, then you should not play.
Exactly.
It's about having the fun and the spirit. It's something to do during Home Kingdom.
Yeah, but I didn't know that it will go so much fun. At the beginning, it really looked super boring. And it was only you, Riz, Lucius, and Spartan. That was the crew playing that.
Just running around.
No, there were other people playing. You just never in for VC when they were playing.
Yeah, later DSR and Miku joined. Miku gave up after 8 hours or less.
No, Perth is playing, Reavers is playing, and
yeah,
they got a
Perth and Reavers, they
too.
came. Yeah, they are super cute. Perth is really in love with that game as well. But
building.
Wahid and me will consider wisely if we do that the next Home Kingdom. Better offer starting a project, Zomboid server for the Alliance.
What is that? What in the mobile 2002 game is that?
Starting a project, Zomboid.
Zomboid is.
I don't know either. Is that another new game? No spiders, please.
It must be.
No, that is not new.
Spiders.
Do you know what the scariest thing is? One person sent in our Alliance chat. I think it was back in the BAP days. Do you know in Discord you can send that little thing which makes like the person thinks a spider is running through the desktop?
I know what you mean.
So you can kind of send, I have no clue how it worked. I forgot how it worked. So you send a message in AC, and then all the people see a spider which is running through the screen, and you think you have a spider on the screen. So maybe it's obvious not a real spider, but I mean, if you're a person scared of spiders, that's not kind of cool. And now probably everyone will send me that.
Yeah. Well, we know Princess is scared of spiders, so.
Yes. I hate them. Okay, guys, drop a like on the stream to support us a little bit here. We can definitely say thank you, Dark, for joining us as special guest in the Yapcast.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was cool that you joined here with the Diplo because you can say the best because we have no clue. We haven't joined all that calls and stuff like that. All I see is a lot of stuff on Discord going on, and that is the clarification from our side. There are always, like always, different perspectives on that. Wahid, we can maybe, do we want to say something already? We have more special guests, right, Wahid? But we don't say the names yet.
We do. No names yet? Okay.
Or you wanna? Yeah, we will see.
I mean, I don't mind.
You can maybe say your one special guest, but there you still have to survive a week.
Yeah, that's true. So there's a bet going that Jason will come on the Yapcast if I don't use penguin emojis for 2 weeks. And that's been very hard on me because 90% of my emojis that I've favorited and saved are penguins. So I've had to revamp all my emojis. It's been horrible, and I don't know why I ever agreed to this, but I do it for you, Princess.
Oh my god. Is Shadow just saying Princess scared of spiders? Wahid scared of work? Dog scared of commitment? Why commitment? What does that mean?
No.
The Three Musketeers.
Do not put me in a category with Wahid and Princess.
You would be so lucky.
And
The Three Musketeers of Scaries. Yeah, but it is kind of true, Dog. You're the leader of the Turtle Alliance, so you're kind of scared as well, right? When we trust the rumors.
of course.
So yeah, so we have definitely more special guests coming. I think maybe Jason did some more people a favor with that Wahid is not sending penguin emotes, but I feel like we can be very proud on Wahid because she is doing very well. I
Wahid's
didn't
much
trying my
more.
best.
Wahid's way better without the penguin emojis.
Yeah.
That is absolutely not true. I'm worse. I'm a worse human.
I hope she DMs me one so I can share it, and so Jason's not on the Yapcast.
Oh my god.
Didn't he even say
No,
there's a
if I use
bounty
one-
if someone? Yeah, there's a bounty.
There's
even
a
on it.
fine.
There's-
If I use the
There's a
penguin emoji,
fine.
there's a
Oh.
fine. And then
Ouch.
half of it goes to Vanyo because he's a rat.
No, it does not
Vanyo
go to
said that he
Vanyo.
would rat me out, but he gets 50% of the bounty or whatever.
Yeah, there's
Alright,
a
yeah,
bounty
too.
out. I think it was a $200 bounty or anything who sent the penguin.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's
Penguin
$200 if I send a
emojis
penguin.
aren't allowed, but what about penguin pictures?
That's allowed. It was just penguin emojis.
Are you
Penguin
sure
Discord
about that?
emojis.
I mean, that could be
Yes.
an emoji that you sent me. I'm looking at it.
No, it is penguin Discord
don't know.
emojis. That
That's-
penguin picture,
That could be considered an emoji.
that was not an emoji. That was a penguin profile picture.
What do you think, Princess? I think I need to share this to you on
Oh god.
the Yapcast.
It's good. It's so cool.
We
I
can
had
have a
ChatGPT make it for
debate.
me.
We can have a debate if this is an emoji or not.
You know what? Good thing you're on this Yapcast because I guarantee Jason's not watching it.
It's in your DM, Princess. Oh, someone will clip it and send it to him, I'm sure.
Oh,
No, 'cause it's not an emoji.
It is.
All right,
but it
guys,
is-
clip this. Send it to Jason. Good work.
No,
Wanya's
it's
already
not.
smiling. Look at that.
It's already. I throw away everything. So Dark sent it to me. In my opinion, it's a picture.
Yes, thank you.
I didn't ask your opinion. I said let's let the stream decide. Okay.
Yeah, put it up. Put it up. It's
Okay, so
clearly a
you-
picture.
It is clearly a picture because
I mean, it could be considered an emoji in some places.
yeah.
In
but
what places?
In the way you used it in context.
I didn't use it. I said, should I use this profile picture or something like that? Or what do you think of this profile picture? I said clearly profile picture.
So it is
I
a
didn't say
picture,
there's a
guys. It is a
reaction.
picture. So it was. So Dark sent it me as a picture. Why is that loading? That all that? I think I have an issue here with Discord.
Oh no.
So this
Shadow Wahid scamming penguin emojis. No, I'm not.
is. So that is
I've
the
been-
profile picture you want to use for next season? Yes,
I
good
asked Dark, I said, what do you think about this? I'm really tempted, or something like
Wahid.
that.
Scamming penguin emojis. True, she is.
I've not used one penguin emoji.
She didn't. She does really good. She didn't use emotes yet. And we have really to give her that. I mean, so that was for the profile picture for next season.
See, that's the picture. I literally said profile picture in my message to Dark. So
Yeah, see.
it's not an emoji.
Mm,
I didn't reply with a picture
debatable.
or anything like
Dark
that.
is just jealous that we also get Jason as here as a special guest.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. I think you guys are just in denial that is definitely could be considered an emoji.
It's a picture. It is totally a picture.
It is totally a picture.
Or-
What does the chat
Well,
saying?
we
No
can let
one,
the chat describe.
no one else declined it.
See, no
Define
one's saying
what?
that it's an emoji. No one's agreeing with Dark.
Yeah.
Well, you're not showing it, are you?
No one is
Maybe I need to
agreeing.
refresh
Yeah.
my screen.
No one is agreeing.
Yeah,
oh,
we're
Dark.
showing it.
Yeah, Dark is always on the wrong. He's
Oh.
normally in the middle of my stream.
He's
No,
probably in
not
Soul
me.
Mask again.
Yeah, I tell you. I tell you.
You had to
I don't
go
know,
back to YouTube.
That's definitely an emoji. What are we thinking?
It is a picture. She shared it with you as a profile picture. Maybe you should screenshot the context, Wahid.
Vanya,
See,
what do you
'cause
think?
that's the thing. Let me see exactly how I worded this.
When you what you think?
I said,
when you is busy
See?
sending that to Jason.
See, machine says it's an emoji.
no, and a profile picture, he said.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah,
to see.
but an emoji. That looks like an emoji to DSR. That's all I'm saying.
What happened to DSR? He is even our mod. He's my mod here.
That's
DSR, you are.
crazy.
When you change to dark side DSR, what is that?
Vanu, you're saying you're not sure because you want part of the bounty.
Yeah, he wanna be the first one to send it to Jason.
Exactly, he wants his half.
But it was like, so Wahid, you can also documentate the screenshot it. What was the context?
Murda says, do y'all know what emojis
Yeah,
are?
exactly.
I'm looking at one.
That's not an emoji, it's a picture.
If it was
DSR
hidden by
says,
double
if it was
reports, I would
hidden
say
by
it's a
depth.
picture.
Picture.
Oh,
Ain't no way.
anyway, but it is really so. I have also the proof. Dark send it to me as a picture. I mean, it has you saw literally it has
That's
download.
because I had to screenshot.
Yeah. We will see that when it's needed.
I mean,
You need to bring the proof where she sent it as an emote and not as a picture.
Yeah, see, because I sent the
that's-
picture and then I did a laughing emoji and I said, I'm so tempted.
That is.
I wasn't replying to something you said, Dark, with the penguin.
You should tell them the
See,
emoji and emote game to that. Yeah, I'm out of that. I never understand
The only
that.
one defending you is Murda. That's all I gotta say.
At least
Yeah, Murda's
he's
a true
loyal.
friend.
there's a
DSR is
difference
really
between-
DSR get some. We have to talk to DSR right after. That is
Yeah, we're gonna
not
have to have
going
a
in a good.
talk.
I think Riz is kind of loyal as well. Is Riz still here? He probably AFK somewhere. He's too much AFK, but Riz would maybe back up us as well.
Too much
AFK is crazy comment.
He's always AFK.
He's always whenever you join the voice chat and he
DSR,
has the
clip it.
stream open, he's kind of. I'm on
Murder
both
He is
sides.
AFK. He is AFK
Oh.
a lot. I'll give you that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at that and he's staring at the fire for an hour.
Yeah,
It starts raining, he's staring at the fire. I have even pictures from that.
Yeah.
I made pictures from him and sent him 3 pictures with rain, with good weather, with middle weather, and he was still,
middle of the night, daytime. Yeah.
and he's still staring at the same fire.
Starts snowing. It's a whole new season.
Someone need to make me a meme out of that.
Oh my gosh, that'd be
Meme
so
Riz.
funny.
Okay, guys, but that's
You just title it when your R5 asks you to go get some copper. And there you go.
Oh my god, Copper Cotton, you were just slaving away him.
Oh yeah, no, don't say copper. Yeah, say cotton. That works better.
Yeah.
That was his first. That was his first task.
Yeah, and then he leveled up to Copper.
no, and then he said, and then he defended Maeve. So Riz said at the beginning he was the gatherer, and then when he defended and killed Maeve, at that moment he got ranked up, and then Lucius was the gatherer and had to do all the farm work for Dark.
Yeah, Dark let him go to a raid or something.
What do you mean? I farm.
No, Dark is just there giving directions, and I mean Dark takes everything Dark plays. He takes serious, very serious.
Yes, that's true.
Why would you half-ass play something?
know.
It makes no sense.
That murder venue is in VC.
You know, Vanyo, he's always quiet.
He talks
That's
a lot.
true. You never know.
Yeah, but when the last time we had a live stream, he was talking and explaining stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
guys.
was actually yapping.
But I need some dinner. It is going here. It is 9:45 p.m. and I didn't have dinner, guys. We had to delay everything.
I
It's
need
fantasy
lunch.
draft. So,
No, some of us ate lunch.
Well, yeah, during the Yapcast.
During the Yapcast, we're not eating.
And it was very good.
So we have to do a talk with DSR. That is clearly a thing. He cannot be, how is that called when you he sell us for dark. Wahed.
He sold us for dark.
Wait.
He sold us out.
He sold us
out.
I don't know how you say that correct in English. You know, when he kind of pretends he's a good friend of you, and then then he's not a good friend and took your side.
See, here's the thing about Princess. If you disagree with her, you're instantly the enemy, or you're not her friend anymore. Or you're an Among Us, you're instantly it the whole entire night.
Yeah. That's why Riz got fired from my friends list, because he fired me in an office game.
He got fired from my friends list.
Yeah, then I fired him. But now he's back. We are now in the same fantasy draft team. We go for a second chance. I normally also
Machine.
Forgive. What is this machine?
Machine just made the picture an emoji and tagged us all.
See,
that's an emoji,
saying, bro. What?
That's an emoji. What Princess was showing was a picture.
Exactly. And we have the screenshot. Wahed can prove it, that she was only showing. And honestly, if we probably showed that Jason, he will find a profile picture so funny that he agree, okay, we can take it as a picture. Let me see.
Yeah, there it is. It's the emoji. EIS family chat.
EIS family chat.
Oh my god. That is so funny.
Oh my god. He just made it really as an emote.
That is wild. And I can't even use it for another week.
You can't use it, no. The name of the penguin scam.
Penguin scam.
Oh my god, guys. I got here so many. Oh my god, I got just sent this one, but this is from Shadow. He just put in penguin emote in battle reports. Oh my god. And here we had a saying rule in internet: spaceships, trust no one, not even your alts. Yeah, probably true.
And a good rule for Echo.
Yes, this one is here from. Oh my god, guys.
The secret penguin hidden amongst the report.
So who wants to see more yapping? I can highly recommend you the world chat in our KVK. I totally forgot about we get that prep chat. And there is no one an angel. Everyone is going wild, all sides. I think everyone's already onto it. I think the only one who is really, I mean, NTS is kind of staying out of the drama stuff like this, but I think everyone else has some
NTS has rules. They're not allowed to speak in world chat. They're not allowed to speak in
but they want to just not be involved in that drama, and I feel like it is also not the worst. So it is really sometimes really helping. But who wanna enjoy the drama, who wanna see more cinema, join our world chat. You need nothing else. That is really last night I was going so wild. How much S show I missed? EXP Mobile, just as I say, create an all, look the world chat. I could probably let a world chat on just without talking, not even participating, and just leave the world chat open 24 hours. It is cinema.
24 hours.
But it had probably so many bad words in it that you cannot even, it gets censored by YouTube after, because using too many cursing words and swearing and stuff like this. I'm still rallying. I can't just because I need that damn trees. Okay. So this is Spring of War. So EIS made it back to top 1. Let's see if we can get this. As I said, if you want cinema, join our KVK. Check out World Chat. There is a lot of going on. Thank you, Doug, again. Thanks, Wahed. And next Yapcast, I think next Sunday is not a statue fight. So we'll probably yap our normal Sunday time again, 15 UTC Sunday Yapcast, right, Wahid? Is that possible for you?
Good.
And then we hope, yeah, if something coming up earlier and we both have the time, we can kind of go for that. But that kind of depends. I have really a busy schedule next week, so we have to see. Okay, thank you, Dark. Thank you, Wahid. And happy Sunday to everyone. Thanks for joining. Drop a like on the stream and subscribe for more content. And yeah, just have a good time till the next time. Happy gaming and much love from all the yappers today. Bye bye.